then when they retaliate, they're the
from
ones that
men.
are going to be locked up. They're going
You
to be
mean
the one because they have more protections than the black men that are arguing for these dudes to enter the bathrooms of their daughters and wives. That's
I, I've
what's killing me.
I've
right?
seen recently, right, like some of the arguments online where like I even seen shout out to Sub Zero, right? I saw him do it like the other day to somebody talking crazy in the chat. He's like, no, you're for this. You vote for it.
Exactly.
Even if you don't know about it or whatever, you're tacitly supporting some of this, like a lot of this stuff, honestly. And it's
Right.
like, people talking about, oh, like I shouldn't have a choice because I don't have a uterus. Wait, hold up. So you're systematically on board with some of the same eugenicists that wanted to get rid of your black ass like many moons ago, but now it's okay because your woman's right to choose. You're
But you're
killing
paying for
yourself.
it.
You're
But you're
killing
paying for
yourself.
it.
What's that again, Bandit?
I'm
It's a
saying
dead
you're paying
subject. It's
for it. You're
actually a
literally
dead
your tax
subject.
dollars. Your tax dollars are paying for it. That's the insult to the injury. Like
I
you're
know,
literally
right?
paying for it.
Hey, you know what, guys? I was just on X earlier, and shout out to everybody, and shout out to you, Dirty and Hood Service, if
Morning.
the condolences y'all gave me, you know what I'm saying? But I was just on X recently, right? And I had a white woman saying we need to go ahead and tax all these rich capitalist Republican guys. But yeah, I
Oh
seen
my
an older
god.
tweet, and yeah, I seen an older tweet saying why she can't find a rich bad boy. So yeah, this is what we are dealing with, even with the white community side. I like to call it a hillbilly matrix. They're going through the same thing that the blacks is too. But to see the pro blackly blacks crashing out over a party that wants to destroy them is masterpiece theater, and I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Yo, how can you be pro black and be pro abortion?
No,
No, no, no. How can you be pro black and a Christian and saying you a Democrat?
Yeah.
Right, right,
Because
right,
you're a
right,
walking contradiction.
right.
That's what you are.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
many
Exactly.
Hey, as a
contradictions,
matter of
bro.
fact, can I add this caveat before I pass the mic? And this is really because
Sure,
speaking of my
sure.
father, R.I.P. to my father, but my uncle is a pastor and he delivered the eulogy to my father's funeral. Now he's a great pastor coming all the way from L.A. I was thankful. He got to that pulpit. Why this man literally start talking about Donald Trump through my father's eulogy and calling any man that supports him, especially a black one, he has drunk the Trump Kool-Aid and he's deranged. Did y'all know I really wanted to go ahead and say forgive this with my father's funeral? That was my uncle and wanted to put hands on right then and there. Not even for Trump, but just for the other men to get it gone
Hold on,
as
hold on.
y'all
He
pastors.
sullied the eulogy with that.
Yeah, bro, I got video evidence. I recorded it because people gonna be like, he ain't. Yes, he did. These pastors are corrupted as well with this so-called politics for the Democratic Party. They even turn my own uncle into a Democratic shit. Yeah, this is personal. I'm really offended. This ain't
It's
even
getting
fucking funny.
personal. Brother versus brother, man. The war of North South was a war of brother versus brother.
Yep. Guys, I have one quick question.
I have
Like,
been. Can I interject? Can I
yeah,
interject?
go ahead. Go ahead.
I have been a. I'm a black guy. I've been Republican ever since I can remember. My dad actually voted for Reagan, so if Negroes heard that, their heads would explode. And I'm 46 years old.
Not really. A
I've
bunch of a
been
bunch of Negroes
researching.
voted for Reagan.
yeah.
Yeah, but but what I was adding to that though, I would, I've been debunking all this nonsense for years, and I was in an argument with a sister telling her about the fact that New York was aborting full-term babies, and she's like, "No, that's not the case." I'm like, "It's proven. There are dudes that can't even handle doing it. They were doing this stuff, and they couldn't handle it, and it was all these black women aborting full-term children."
Not
Children that
only
come
that,
out of the womb and can breathe air,
not only
and they
that,
were
bro.
doing this, and she didn't even know.
There's an
But you can get
industry
like
behind it now. It's not just that the baby dies and he's buried or cremated or whatever, bro. There's an
No,
industry to
yeah,
the
they're
parts
organ
now.
grinding. Yeah, organ grinding.
Hey,
Yeah,
oh,
hey,
not
I
not
got
not just
Organ
organ
mongers,
grinding.
bro. They're organ mongers, bro.
Yeah, but
They're tossing them around like fish at the dock.
did you see that undercover video that came out about 2 months ago where like the chick was actually trying to sell like fetal tissue,
Yeah.
and they were talking
Oh
about like
my
how much money
god.
they can get if it's intact.
Oh my
Yeah,
god. Oh my
adrenochrome
god.
and stem cells are a thing. So, sadly, it's the truth.
Oh
Hey,
my god.
Hey, I was on the panel yesterday when like somebody I was on Stanley. I was over on John Galt's channel, and this guy Stanley, he just one of these Democrat shill guys or whatever, total gone, complete gone. And I was trying to tell him like this is happening, and it's like you don't want to know it's happening because you're effectively a child, bro. It's like you want to live in this world where everything is just nice and all of your dreams have no
Yeah.
cost or
Yeah.
consequences and shit.
Wait. Is this the same Stanley to be on SKC channel?
Stanley, yeah,
Oh my God, man! Like,
Hey,
man, the only Stanley
yo,
I respect is MC
yeah.
Hammer. You know what I'm saying? That's the only Stanley I respect. Think about it. Any other Stanley y'all think about is a
hey,
corny, lame ass nigga
MC
from the
Hammer was a
side of.
gangster, bro. All my
I
life, I
know.
didn't know
hey,
MC was a straight up G until I was like too old to care about it anymore.
yeah,
Hey, bro, I got documentaries of
hey,
days. I know people that actually told me about him from back in them days. Like, man, ask NC Search, ask Ice Cube, man.
I know.
Even recently, man. I don't
Well, hold
play with
on.
Hammer.
Let me get Doc Thunder in here real quick. Sound like you're driving, Doc.
yeah. I just have like a minute. Thanks for letting me come up. I just want to weigh in on this assessment that uh, racism is better than YAG, or is better than LGBT. So if you uh, if you consider racism this sort of large category of things, much of which is not actually racism, much of which is tribalism, much of which is perhaps some cultural insensitivity,
Some of
uh,
my studies. Yep.
perhaps
Yep.
perhaps some of it is they said some stuff that you're not allowed to say because you're not one of them. If you include all of that stuff, then it's pretty clear that there's a lot more uh, negative language against LGBT in the Bible than there is against whatever that is. Um, Now, I will say that there is a specific instance in the Old Testament that had to do with Moses, who married an Ethiopian woman, and the in his tribe, as it were quite much they were quite against it. Now, the reason that they were against it was because there's a sort of prohibition against marrying strange women, right? And it wasn't because of their look; it was because of their value system. So, because if you marry a woman that is worshiping multiple gods, it's likely that you'll be more influenced by that than you'll be able to influence the woman. So it was really the issue was not the look of the woman; it was the value system of the woman. So I think it would be pretty easy to turn inside out um, whatever this counter against the the so-called white church. Um, I think it would be pretty easy to turn that back against them. Now, I would say back against the black church. And then the other thing I was going to say is there's a bit of historical revisionism. Um,
How so?
the so when in the pushback, this pushback from the black preacher against the so-called white church, saying that the black church wouldn't exist except for the white church, you perhaps could use a localized example. So you could use
Driving through a tunnel.
yeah, you cut out a little bit, Doc. Try again.
Wait, yeah, driving through a tunnel. We lost him for a minute, Doc. We're gonna get him back up here when he can.
We lost a good one.
Yeah, but like I'm glad he made those points specifically. Oh, yeah, actually, I think he's trying to come back, or he might be starting to come back now.
Now finish
Well,
your point. All right.
I don't know.
I, I was gonna say that you know what I'm saying, what about the people that advocated against abolition that were early church members that were white? What about those
Facts.
people? Like
Facts.
so every white person was racist, including those people.
Look, bro, you were look. First of all, the reason we call it to be sodomized is based on biblical terms for the city where they was busting down like that. So it's if you burn down two cities over it, I'm pretty sure biblically they didn't.
I
Uh,
mean, you would think you people would get the message, right?
But
Told
Yep,
you
but
twice,
Steph
goddammit.
Deck is covered. Steph Deck is in the Bible.
here's the thing, right? And this is why I'm dirty, folks. Right? When people been telling me my whole entrepreneurial life, you got to cater to black women. Black women are the biggest consumers, and I'm like, that's one half of one penny, bro. Because blacks only own like 1% of American wealth. I can get 55 cents out of men. I can only if I get every black woman, I get a penny. Like I'd rather go men, right? And once you do that, once you don't cater to black women, you realize how gay black people are, right? Because the black church depends on women and gays. We've always known that the choir ain't none but gays and a bunch of women. The only men that attend church are coming home from rehab, right? Or coming home from jail. No heterosexual men really attends church. And blacks don't really believe in God. They'll tell you that. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. You don't believe in anything. You're Kalima. So when and the quote unquote black church got bullied by the Semites. If you go back and look at who the original Jays were in 1860, it was the black people. The same way they took $5 Indian and made the Jays Indian so they can get land under the
Oh,
Indian.
so you're gonna acknowledge me now, huh? You gonna acknowledge that now, huh?
You know what's so funny about that? I'm not gonna speak to the whole black people are the original hats argument, but if you go back
But we
and
are.
no, that's not the
No,
point I
that's not
want
my
to make.
argument though.
No,
I wasn't.
hear me out, hear me out. That's not the point I'm making. But I think there's an interesting point in American history. If you go back to a certain time in post-slavery American history, you will find black synagogues. I swear to God.
Right. So what happened is the blacks always got preferential treatment because you know white people hate you so much they give you stuff, right? And so the Jays took it over. The Native Americans got preferential treatment, so that's how you get $5 Indians, right? Y'all blame everything on white, but it be the Jays, right? So then they convinced all the black pastors to give women preferential treatment because the civil rights movement was a movement for white women. It really wasn't for black men, right? And then the Jays say, you know what? We're gonna if we gave them affirmative action under the facade of black men, but it's really for white women, because most of the nation didn't even see black people in real life at that time, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna take those same benefits. Now we're gonna call it DEI. So all of our gay Jays can get the same benefits that we got for the women, right? Everything come back to everything comes back to black men who listen to women with clothes on will destroy themselves and then blame you. But I just want to make one more point. I'm landing the plane, and let's go to the Q butter thing. Q butter sound like a gay shit anyway, like nut butter. Like, but anyway,
Yeah.
how
Can I
do
say something
you
real quick?
go ahead? Let me just say one sentence, and
Yeah.
I'm land. How do you hate everything important? How does everything important not matter to you, but racism does? Money don't matter, tax breaks don't matter, tariffs for the wall don't matter, gay and trans don't matter. Nothing matters but racism. Even affordable housing goes to women. They get subsidized housing. You don't. There's no black Section 8 voucher program. Well, there is, but people don't use it because black men don't care about themselves. But anyway, I'm gonna land right there.
The only question I have is like, when did when did white people get the Uno reverse card where they're now more masculine than black men? I don't like my whole life growing up. Like black men were always seen as the more masculine group. When did this fall happen?
It's the tropes of masculinity though. So like the over sexualization and all this other stuff, but the matriarchal nature of the community, if you will, shows you exactly what's up. You know what I'm saying?
And those are two different groups of black men. So you have to understand that, right? So if you're talking about the hyper masculine man, right? Probably of any group, but especially black, you're talking about the maverick, the person that's a athlete and a scholar, shoot guns and can shoot hoops. You're talking about that Renaissance man who exists, and she might have a baby by, but she doesn't marry. So you give me two generations of I'll 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 have a baby by the Fred Williamsons and the who else was hot in the 1960s? The OJ Simpsons, right? I'll have his kid. I want to date a
Jim
man
Brown,
like
bro. You forgot about Jim Brown of
Jim
all
Brown.
people.
Okay, cool. But because they are men and they are a special group of men that's around a special group of men, I would have to act like a woman to be with that man. And I want to be the man. So I can't, I'm not going to change me to be with him. So
You know,
now I have to find a weaker man.
to your point, Dirty. I seen like several women across different like backgrounds, like kind of having a similar kind of thing now as of recent, where they're just like, yo, like I want all the benefit, but I don't want any downside. I don't want a man to tell me what to do, but I want a man to lead me. I want a man to do X. I want a man to do Y. I want a man to do Z, but I don't have to do A, B, or C. You know what I'm saying? I just want to do what I want to do. And I was like, I don't know. That kind of sounds like your grand point where you say women are children.
They
You know,
already
the
And,
are.
little toddler things.
and you got
But
to beat him.
They are target.
but the thing comes down to this: why let them frame the argument? Be like, this is what I'm doing. You either get on this train or you're done. Like, there's
Okay.
no, there's no, you either follow my lead or you're done. And if you don't, this is the rules. And if you want to break the rules, that's fine. There's the door, and
Yeah,
that's
but
it.
Okay.
you
That
gotta be a
happens.
man. You gotta be a man to do that though, Bandit.
Right.
And a lot
And
of
not
dudes
only
are
that,
just males.
that happens all the time, even on top of that, though. Not in the community, because that's just women. Normally dudes get a Mexican wife or a white girl. But to your point, let's see the consequences of women not listening, right? And I'm coming strictly from the male perspective, right? So you're asking why don't you see that? And I'll tell you that your unless you're on a panel, your everyday your everyday optics of black men would be what the media gives you. And actors are gay. They've always been thespian. Go to high school, bro. Any high
Oh,
school,
I
look at
know.
the course. You know
I
what I
know what
mean?
you're saying. Why do you think I'm here to learn? Like, I'm not here judging people. I'm here to just
No,
learn what's going on because I
I
don't trust
get
the
it.
media.
I get it, but here's the thing. So because black women are horrible at being people, there's a lot of black men who get their imagery of relationships and what to be a father is from TV. The amount of men who told me they want to be like Uncle Phil or James
Hi, how
Evans.
are you?
Oh, not me. Not me. I have
Yeah,
my daddy mama.
and
So
then
I need no role model.
here's the big catch 22. What you're saying, if and I'm agreeing with everything you're saying. The catch 22 is you don't want to raise someone else's kid. Okay, that's fine. I get that. You don't want to be cucked. But at the same time, the next generation doesn't know how or what to be a man is. So it's just perpetuating this bullshit. How do you
I
fix
That
that?
I agree and
I'll tell you how
disagree.
you fix
See,
it. Wait, I'll tell you how you fix it. I'll tell you how you fix it. Because we've been working on it. Try, but you steal the kids from their mothers like Peter Piper, bro. And it's very easy to do because they don't love their kids anyway. You give them a
It's
shiny
hard to do it with
Pampers.
the court system today.
No, don't worry about the court system. That look, all you have to do. Like, black women will give their children to anybody except the biological father. Once you
dirty,
understand,
dirty.
Oh,
You know we had this conversation. I say make them pay. Look, they want to be boss babes. They want to be
oh
boss
no,
kids. You got to make a
they'll
mentorship.
pay. They'll pay. Don't worry about that. I mean, this ain't no charity work. I'm not black, but what I'm saying is they'll give their children to anybody but the bio dad. They'll drop their 2-week-old child off at a daycare that they met the person on social media. They've never even inspected the house. They will send their children to multiple teachers, multiple mentors, multiple coaches, and hope, and not even supervise, but just drop them off. I'll be back in 2 hours and hope nothing happens to them.
Yeah,
They
I
have
know.
all
It's
trust and belief
crazy.
in everybody but the person they slept with. So
'Cause
all you need
is
is
it
a shiny brochure and say, yo, give me your sons. I got you. And I'm gonna give you credit for it. I'm gonna let you come on picture day. It's gonna cost you a little bit of something, but not that much. Here's some some financial aid
yeah,
forms. We're gonna work it out. We're gonna work it
Hey,
out.
hey, you really
Really
gotta.
quickly, hold on, guys. Really quickly, I wanna do some station business before we go to the next segment. Shout out to my man Zimmerman with the $5 cash app. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. By the way, appreciate y'all being here.
Count that money, man. Count that fucking money, man. Count the money.
Shout
I
out,
sent you a cash out the other day too, bro.
I got you. Shout out to my man True Hype with the $10 cash app. He said white the stepping up Gators, bro. The white guy was kind of sharp up there, man. He was doing his damn thing, man. The white pastor was up there, bro. I thought we were over the days of white church and black church beef, but it's back now, and I
It
think
is. Mm.
Get it again. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. I come in the name of Jesus. Repeat it after me, bitch. I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit.
shout out to Machismo TV with the $5 cash app. He says, great stream, bro. And then shout out to Grunny Monkey with the $20 cash app. He says, from one racist to another, hail Yakub. Fucking right.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Man,
And then
shout out to Machismo TV.
yeah. Shout out to Mr. O as well for the cash app and the off hours the other day. And once again, rest in peace to your OG, bro. Rest in peace to Mr. O's pops. We lost a great one the other day. But man lived a full
Appreciate
life.
it, hood.
All
Appreciate
good
it.
things come to an end, bro. Condolences to you and yours.
Hey, he was actually on one of our streams. You low key didn't know he was actually on one of our streams a while back and everything. So yeah, man, he used to listen to all of us. So man, yeah, salute to my pop.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's
salute to
wild.
your pop, bro.
That's wild. But listen, thank y'all for being here. We got another clip I want to break down, and we were just talking about the B Dub, so this is a great moment to make a hard left turn and do some B Dub clip review. B Dub versus Ben Shapiro. I got no dog in this fight. I don't like neither one of these people, but anyway, let's go.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Hello. Nice to meet you. Oh wow, you look better in person. Okay, so
That's very sweet of you. I don't often get that, so thank
okay,
you.
it's fine. But yeah, how do you define abortion really quickly?
Abortion would be the forcible termination of an unborn human life.
Yes, but like, why do you hold that definition? Like, would you not assume like something like a C-section would be considered an abortion?
No, because the baby is born alive.
But
So how would that be an abortion?
What does the definition of abortion have to include the death of a fetus?
Because that's literally the definition of abortion.
It literally.
Bro,
Why do they
what
talk
we got to deal with, bro?
bro? Clothes, bro. Oh my god, they talk, bro. They articulate. And people think they're intelligent because they articulate.
I mean, I wouldn't trust her without clothes neither, because she's still gonna kill a baby. You can't trust her in no conditions. You got to trust her with shackles on.
she
Bro.
might sleep on you. You might be dead. You never know.
Bro, yeah, that's a big one. But
Bro, man, the big bad with the wig. Are you serious?
bro, but the conversation, the first thing is flirting with the white boy, but the next thing is, yo, why do you call murder? Like, because the definition is if you kill somebody, they don't want to die. That's murder. I don't know. What if they break their arm and you put a cast on it? Isn't that the same as?
There's the reason why they don't teach George Orwell anymore, because language is everything. You change the meaning of words. You change what words mean.
Yeah.
Words mean nothing, and then everything means nothing. That's the end goal.
And then you know nothing, right? Once words mean nothing, everything means nothing, and then everyone knows nothing.
There you go.
So this 26-year-old big girl with the wig, right? In the fast food.
I thought that was real hair. I didn't.
That's a lot of wig.
That is a lot of wig.
That's a lot of
wig.
wig.
Got extensions.
Hey, she like one of my exes, so I ain't gonna lie though, man. But yeah, she about 300, close to 400 pounds. Yeah, she run like one of my exes.
Bro, but with all that being said, I will bet 5 shekels she got a doctor. She got a college degree. but don't know what an abortion is.
It's a soft science degree though. It's like humanity or some shit.
She got a
Yep.
degree. I don't know what it's in, but I
Yep.
bet you pass.
You know what's funny
Hey,
though?
you
Like,
know it's in gender studies. You know it's in gender studies, though. You know it got to be in communications or gender studies.
you know what's funny though, right? So like most people, like they'll like read the definition Encyclopedia Britannica or like Merriam-Webster or one of these other deals, right? And they
Britannica's the
understand
best, though.
and they understand they have like these general like thought processes. So she at least has an idea of what Ben Shapiro's definition is. So her to feign like this complete ignorance, like this dumb valley girl kind of thing, is just really disingenuous too. So it's just like, why are you arguing from a really bad point? Just I mean, because you're supposed to, and I watched like 3/4 of this, man. Like wanting to pull my hair out, man, because
The
this is
fact
bad.
that people are in front of Planned Parenthood when they argue that about abortion should be a hint of what abortion is about.
Yes, and it's not in certain neighborhoods because certain people actually value their offspring. And look, I bring it to my point that I said earlier again. You are the white supremacist. If you are doing the same thing that culling of the undesirables, like the people that came before, how you sitting up here telling me you're for your people, but then all you have is death and destruction? How you for anybody? That sounds like against to me. What's up?
It's the anti-life equation, bro.
Yes,
It's the hatred.
They don't know it.
No, but I'm saying, and if you point it out, they get mad at you, man. Like you
They
pull
wake
back
up,
the scales.
Don't worry about that part.
That's what happened on the panel. They were so mad. You know what I'm noticing? It's not just that panel. I'm noticing a spike in the emotionality of the Kamala supporters. I think they feel a loss coming, and they're lashing out. And I suspect it's gonna go street. It's gonna hit the street like that wild thrashing that you witnessed on the Q Butter panel earlier in the show. That kind of energy, that emotionality is going to hit the street if Kamala loses as badly as it looks like she's about to lose.
You know what? Like I want to point out, this is the party of science, right? This is the trusted science, folks.
Yep.
Except when the science
Yep.
don't line up, and I'm like,
Yep.
yo,
Pseudoscience.
if
Pseudo.
if we find a single cell organism on another planet, we found life on another planet. They would not argue against that. But it's in the mother's womb. It's separate DNA. It's just a clump of cells. Like what the hell is that? That's crazy.
Easier than that.
We're all a clump of cells, though. Like it's a weird argument.
Easier than that, though. If your argument for abortion is that you're not ready for a family, but your argument for illegal immigration is we got to save their children, in the same argument, you just want to argue. You shouldn't.
I know. Go ahead. I was gonna say, I know it's not the same thing, but like I was ready to pull my hair out watching like this whole thing, man, because it's like it's interesting to see their reaction to the people that are so ignorant about the topics they're talking about. And Ben Shapiro, he's like actually sourcing like very liberal sources, but these people have no clue, but they're still trying to argue because they don't like him.
Wait, Ben Shapiro's he's
like
surrounded by women.
Hey, look, there's a trans man on here, and that dude goes off.
I was just looking for that clip. I thought I had it, and I got to dig it up again.
Well, I got that I can send you that like 8-minute clip where it has the Amanda chick, the light skinned chick that was on PragerU. She's like doing commentary over it. I can send that to you if you want.
So the
mulatto. He's referring to the mulatto.
Yeah, I got the actual one up there. Well, hold on. Let's get back to this clip though.
Where are you getting the definition from?
Where are you getting your definition from?
Let's go to like what, like, do you like fucking like Mayo Clinic, like any fucking like hospital you've
A
ever gone to
C-section,
before?
a C-section ends with the birth of the child.
Right, but
I know,
but abortion,
both I and all three of my siblings were born via
generally.
C-section.
Yeah, I understand this.
I'm here. I'm talking to you.
I know, baby.
Thus I was not aborted.
I understand this, but like yes, but like no. Well, yes, but like no. But no, you could simply say that abortion is simply the ending of a pregnancy, right? So the ending of a pregnancy outside of the natural birth of a fetus. So I don't see that. I don't see why you would say that like it would have to end in the death of a fetus, which is why I'm pro-abortion all 9 months, right? Because say if a woman is not able to pass a fetus in the natural way.
She went past that real quick. That's about 5 pounds of wig.
All 9 months, bro. That's all. That's a whole person. That's a little man.
How dare you say that we are not interested in families in the Black community?
You can have a preemie at 5 months, bro. So you telling me 9 months? At 9 months, this motherfucker got a tax ID number, bro.
Right, really? You got an EIN, all of that, man. And 9 months, bro.
What they said that there's babies to be born as much as like what 20 weeks, and the technology's only getting better.
I mean, listen. We damn near growing babies in a bag, so pretty much any baby is viable, or just about at this point.
Elon Musk is the goddamn devil. This nigga got an Android with the damn fake baby what's that the contraption called, the artificial woman? Everything. Look, hey ladies, y'all chicks, y'all been talking all this shit for the last 60 years, man. Science has finally caught to y'all bullshit. Y'all gotta make a decision. And I ain't even trying to be going on you like I'm.
I don't even know if I want the future with Tesla babies, but that's gonna be the future.
Look, bro, they do not need to make a decision. Men need to make a decision. What aisle in a grocery store you're gonna walk down? That look.
Yeah, bro, because it's like if we don't fight the girls now, we're gonna have to fight the robots later.
Oh wow, man! That's damn. I think either way you're gonna fight the robots, but it's gonna be a different fight.
Goddamn right, Dave. Goddamn right.
There ain't gonna be no arguments.
We have these other abortion processes that would say like, okay, like she needs some type of induction that doesn't include the actual natural expulsion of a fetus, but it doesn't always end in the death of a fetus. So I don't see how you could say that Kamala Harris' stance is immoral in this sense.
I just don't understand how you're removing the death of the fetus from the equation about abortion. That's literally the entire moral issue. You and I would not even be arguing if we were talking about C-sections or about natural birth.
But it seems like at its core, though, we disagree on what the inherent definition of abortion is.
You could leave away. We could very easily solve this. Let's just not talk about the word abortion. Let's talk about the forcible termination of a baby.
Okay. So then, what do you value in the fetus then?
The life of the fetus.
Okay. So then, when is this? You said it begins at conception.
Yes.
And why is that?
Because that is literally the biological definition of when an independent life
begins.
Yes,
but like, why does it have moral value?
It has moral value because that's literally the biological definition of when a human life begins.
Right, but like, why does that have moral value though?
Okay.
Hey, this is Dirty's representative for bringing back slavery. This chick right here, this chick right here is Dirty's representative for bringing back slavery, man.
No bullshit. Here's an actual stone cold pro-black argument for slavery. The white man would have never let you kill so many of these viable slave babies. Like you wasted money, bitch. You literally wasted money. The white man would have never, even if it was for purely dimes and cents, bro, he would have never let you kill so many niggas. But you leave these bitches free, niggas die more than they've ever done on any plantation.
Thank you. Welcome to the Dirty Folks Podcast. I say that all the time. If you let girls talk, everybody dies, bro. I say all the time. There's never a time that everybody don't die. You know what's so crazy though? Because I told you they only want to have children by men they don't like, right? So it's a baby. It's a zygote, right? It's a zygote when you spit me out. Because you didn't swallow, you was rude. You spit me out. Now you got the turkey baster. Now it's I need some money. It's a baby then, right? It's a baby when you're cheating on your husband and you got 2 lines on the stick. It's a baby then. What you gonna put on your husband, so whatever. But it's a baby then. How's it not?
No, I'm just saying at any point during that same time, you can also get paid for the baby. You can get like WIC, welfare, all that while you're pregnant, and then go get the abortion. Like that's the weird hypocrisy and gray area of it all. So is it a baby or is it not? Because it's the baby when you file for the paperwork, but all of a sudden it's not a baby after you got a couple of bucks and decide you don't want it no more.
Bro, they know it's a
The
baby. They just
irony,
don't
right?
care. They
The
just
Yeah,
don't
irony,
care,
bro.
bro. They know
I
it's a
That's
agree.
it.
baby.
We
I
know they
agree with
don't care.
that.
Wait, just like the argument about the whole, like they don't want to do 50-50, but they want to go ahead and take 50% after the divorce and want child support and want to go ahead and grandstand like they was a victim the whole damn time. Like you got to choose a victim. I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? Victimhood. You got to choose one.
No,
No,
but
Everything is
it's not that, Mr. O. Like it's oftentimes, like how you gotta like read in between the lines with like a lot of women what they're actually saying. They want their cake and want to eat it too. They want to be able to pick and choose what they can, a la carte get
yeah.
from the man.
That's all it
It's
is.
not about independence. It's not about like 50-50. It's none of that shit. Because if it
You
was a
know
man,
what?
if it was Diddy or whatever, she'd go right to that party and wouldn't say nothing.
but you know what
You
else
know
is
what?
crazy?
It's so
But that's
crazy.
y'all fault.
Jack Nicholson on Hood Services channel, we go and use that cut scene from A Few Good Men. He has to now. You got to add that one movie when he played the guy, the author, when he had
Arthur.
basically understood women. Yes, when he understood women and understood them so well. When he basically said, "I think of a man as take away responsibility and accountability."
Logic.
Uh,
But
damn.
you know what
Okay, why
though?
does that?
I've never met a black woman who got an abortion that didn't already have a kid.
Hold on. That line. How do you make the best woman? Well, I start with a man, and then I remove all reason and accountability. That is this clip right here, bro.
First question: can men get pregnant?
Men cannot get pregnant.
Okay, awesome. So,
definitionally.
Definitionally, okay. Do men experience SA, sexual assault?
Sure.
Got it. What about the existence of trans men?
What about the existence? Do you mean women who believe that they are men? What are we talking about here? Women experiencing gender dysphoria?
So my other question is, do you benefit from white supremacy in any way, shape, or form?
I'm going to need more specifics on what you mean by white
Well, here,
supremacy.
let me give it to you then.
Sure, please.
So I'm a transgender man.
Okay.
I've experienced
Transgender
Wait,
man.
what? Wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah. A transgender man. So remember how we started this. You start with a man and then you remove all reason and accountability, right? That was the Jack Nicholson line, right? Let's try that from the other side. Like,
Wait.
let's take the lack of reason and accountability and then masculinize it. Boom, transgender man.
Yo, wasn't that wasn't Jack Nicholson? That was old
What's
boy.
That was
just
Jack
like
from As Good as It Gets. That was a classic
it was
scene.
Jack.
I thought it was from the movie with Mel Gibson.
Nah, it was Jack. You talking about what a girl wants or something like
Right.
that? No, that was what he's talking about is Jack. I got a question. So we're all men here on this panel, right?
Yeah.
I want no Diddy, right? But like, what man would take that? Like, if I thought this was a man and I thought it was a dude, would I grape that, bro? Like, of all my options.
You know what's so funny? I think Ben doesn't go there, but that was my first question. Did that happen to you in this form or in your previous form? Because I can't imagine a motherfucker would do that to you in your final form.
I'm just thinking. I was just thinking Dragon Ball Z just now. I'm glad you said that. It's like, this is you fool. This isn't my final form. You're like, damn.
That's literally what he did. That's exactly what he did. The motherfucker touched him. He stood up like, this is not even my final form. And he turned into this fat neckbeard motherfucker.
Yo. Like you know it's funny, right? So like I watched like the almost like 3/4 of this whole like thing, and then I saw the Amanda joint, the mulatto chick, you know what I'm saying, with the African daddy, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then she's like basically she said this dude was cosplaying. This is like a woman like trying to articulate what she thinks a guy is.
Yeah,
and I thought she was spot on.
Not only that, I get this feeling that just like with studs, the women, the women who become transgender men, they have a perverse antipathy or misunderstanding of men, and so when they try to be men, they all turn into assholes. Every one of them. None of these bitches become a nigga that you kind of like. All right, that's Greg. He's all right.
Hey, Hood,
Oh no, I
you
don't like
remember?
none of you people. You're all terrible men. Every single one of you are just the worst niggas that
Hey,
could ever be.
Because they're
hey, Hood,
horrible people.
you
They're women.
remember? Do y'all remember when that woman who basically cosplayed as a man for like a whole entire year and tried to
Yeah,
live as a man? And
yeah.
after the so-called experiment, she ended up deleting herself and said that men are treated so worse in this world, but yet none of these feminazis or so-called tradcon women could ever go against what she has said. I find that ironic.
But you
And
know
and
why
then
she
she
essayed
died
herself?
after it because it was so difficult being a man. And then trying to be a decent man that people could actually like, because that was her goal. Not just to be a guy, but to fit in with other guys. And it was so hard being a decent guy, she killed herself. If she'd
But
have just been
as
like a regular thought, like not a thought, a regular stud, she'd have been good.
and she was good as a regular stud. This is why she essayed herself. Because of women. The same reason all men essay themselves, right? So what happened was, as a man, she couldn't get a woman, right? When she was at the bowling alley hanging out, she couldn't get a woman. She decided to be a woman again, but now that she understands women in a way she never did, because men understand women way more than women understand themselves, because we hunt them, right? Now she couldn't relate to women, but she don't like men. So what's her space?
Death.
Hey,
All right, I don't mean to laugh at that.
Experience essay.
Okay.
And abortion rights affect me directly.
but
So-
wait, pause real quick. One more time. Wait. I'm gonna go past the essay. Let's rewind back to when she said, "Do you believe that you benefit from white supremacy?" Now, if you decide to be a white man at this point, would you not be the person?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Wouldn't you? Like, aren't
It's,
you the
it's, it's
racist son of a bitch now? Didn't
no,
you
no.
just join the
This is
team?
this is the only person that's not, because like they're an ally. You see how this goofy stuff works?
But what did I just
No,
say
I
though?
don't. I
You
don't.
have to be an ally on the left anyway, because of this type of shit.
More clothes, bro. Clothes
Hey,
and a beard.
hey,
You don't want that one, Becky?
man, I find it like extremely funny, dirty, because like you're pausing at the points where where you're just like, this is too much, and it's like every 3 seconds with this one.
No, I really want to say something about the white supremacy part anyway. Everything else, then they talk about essay, and I'm like, who taking that? Like, nobody
Yeah.
wants Pat. Remember Pat from Saturday Night Live back in the day? Nobody trying
Yeah,
to say Pat.
yeah.
Yo,
Pat was fine. Pat was fine.
video
Pat,
or it
oh
didn't
wow,
happen, bro. Video or it didn't happen, man. Drop the link or you lying, bro.
man, y'all.
Real shit, because I don't believe that story neither.
Yeah,
So I'm a
yeah.
transgender man.
Okay.
I've
Wait, hold on,
experienced
hold on.
I'm going to need more specifics. I'm going to need more specific.
Question is, do you benefit from white supremacy in any way, shape, or form?
The whitest chud. Like this is such a weird flex to like not only to choose to be a white guy, but to be like a weird dick. Like this is what you think white guys should be. Like you could have been a surfer, bro. You could have been like somebody's big brother, but you just chose to be some kind of asshole because that's what you think white guys should be. That's like you could have been a better example of white guys, but you're this.
Hey, also, like, why do they always go to being like the sloppiest dude? You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Not the best version. You know what I'm saying? They just like sloppy, man. Just like let themselves go.
And I was just thinking on a similar vein, that is a nice Jewish man nose. But as a woman, once I'm right back to who gonna essay you, that is a huge nose for a woman. Like, she was a big broad.
Nobody wants to grope that nose.
Like as a guy, I can see it. Like, all right, cool. He played football in high school. As a woman, that's a huge nose.
I'm going to need more specifics on what you mean by white
Well, here, let me
supremacy.
give it to you then.
Sure, please.
So I'm a transgender man.
Okay.
I've experienced SA.
Okay.
And abortion rights affect me directly. So if we're talking about the American dream that you live, why don't I have access to that? Because there's no...
You don't have access to it because you're weird and gay. It's just too difficult for you. If you would stop doing one of those things, life would be 50% easier.
Yeah, but like, okay, the American dream is not something that's outside of like your it's like specific to your sex. If you're doing this artificial thing, then it's never going to be like what was it, authentic, if you will.
Right. Like that's the thing. Like, you want to redefine the American dream to whatever it is you are, right? But it's your fault that you've become something outside the parameters of the dream. Like, don't hate the dream, hate yourself for dreaming. Like, hate your nightmare. Don't hate the
That
dream.
sounds like the Black Lives Matter manifesto right there. What you just said, Hood, literally.
And it shows the regret that trans have, because when she transitioned to a man, wasn't she living her dream? But clearly not, because she still has regrets.
Oh no, they thought it was going to be better. They thought it was going to be like, oh, like
Exactly.
180 as soon as it changed, and it
No,
didn't,
not even
and
just that,
they're
bro.
pissed.
No, I'll make it easier than that. If you have a vagina or you want a vagina, by default, you hate men. So even when she became a man, now she hates herself because she's a... There's not a time that women and gays
Self-hating, man.
don't hate men.
You know, I've been thinking about that. There is a deep misandry in the ideology of homosexuality. On a very intimate level, it's an attack on the core of what the man is or could be. That's why they attack boys, because you're preventing him from being what he could be.
Agreed. And you hate every
Agreed.
right and righteous, but
Sorry, that just got dark. Sorry about that.
not
No, it was deep. It wasn't dark. It was deep. I mean,
but bro,
Like, if people ask me, like I was over on a panel, like, obviously I played the clip earlier at Q Butters, and it's this thing of like, well, why do you care so much? Why do you care so much? And it's like, because I have a highly attuned threat sense. My sense of threat is going off right now. And I guess people don't sense this as a threat in the same way that I do.
Hey, Hood, you know it's funny. I was at work, right, and I'm the question guy. Like, I'm always asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, it helps me do my work better. It helps me understand like the reason why I'm doing something. Helps me streamline processes. And this one cat, right? He got mad at me, man. He was so frustrated. He was like a supervisor, like a not a first line, but a second line. So he's like kind of got some power, but not really. He just can get in trouble. And he's like, why do you ask so many questions? I said, why do you ask so few? It's like, and I just think about this, right? Whenever somebody says, why do you care? I was like, it's not for me to answer why anybody cares about anything. Why do you care about celebrities? Why do you care about LeBron James welcoming Big Meech home? I'm like, yo,
that's
like,
crazy, ain't it?
yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
I
but
talk about that shit, but that was wild. So many niggas was like, yo, Big Meech, bro. You know, it's crazy. Not just that. And I know, listen, feel free to not comment on this, but it's weird for me to watch so many niggas be like, yo, it's fucked up what happened to Lil Durk, bro. That's crazy. Yo, anytime a nigga go to jail, that's sad. I'm like, bro, the nigga wanted
hey,
for like basically hitman level shit.
yes.
Shut
hey,
up and let
free
that
Dirk.
shit play out,
Hey,
bro.
man,
Shut up
free
and
my
just let
dog
that
Dirk,
play
man. He
out.
slid for Vaughn, RP Vaughn. He slid for Vaughn, man. I don't care what nobody say on these, what's the name, man. Free Dirk, free Reese.
Yeah, but still to that point though, Mr. O, it's not necessarily about the Dirk. It's like the way people, they will get mad at you for caring about something that will affect you down
Don't
the
pay
road.
attention to Mr.
But
On that one, man. He a BD.
but then they would get mad. Then they would get mad that you don't care about other things. Like, I don't care what's going on in Kanye West's life for the most part. But then all these people want to talk about that, but they don't give a shit about all these babies getting aborted.
I guarantee you.
Exactly. That's why you got to question the so-called parent African, pro-black, the so-called Christian, what they so-called vote being a Democrat. How y'all go, especially the older ones, the boomers and the older Gen X's, they were so baby mom raised, matriarchy sounded mom. Look, how can you feel comfortable with yourself sitting in a church on your phone, probably looking one of these so-called group therapy podcast about relationships with these fake bitches and these fake niggas on there. How can you feel comfortable with yourself about basically saying like, yeah, the Democrat Party is racist. Yeah, they want to go ahead and fund Planned Parenthood and get rid of us. Yeah, they still don't want to get niggas jobs, but we gotta vote blue no matter who because they told me to.
No. It's what Hood was talking about earlier on that panel. It's like that black and brown coalition that somebody made up.
Jesse Jackson made it up, bro. I was there in real time getting shot at by
Yeah,
Mexicans while he was talking about their allies. I'm like, no, nigga, not even where you at.
Like,
never.
why
That's
would
why
you
shit
ever?
pissed me off too. I'm like, bro, you don't even realize that that shit have real blood consequences, man. And like niggas don't really think because they're like theoretically pro-black, but like I've never joined the gang before, but Dirty, I know you can understand this type of shit. Like you niggas got theoretical black ideas, but you don't understand that shit has actual blood consequences for
Okay, take
people, and
Yeah,
you
but
fucking it
no,
up
no,
for
but
people
get
that you
this.
say you fucking it up for people that you say you care about.
Hey,
no,
but
take
get this
the gang
though.
part
It's
out.
not even that. It's that borderline like red book, like all those teaching points or whatever that have like infiltrated the culture, and like now one struggle is all struggle. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's where
but
that shit comes from. That's
no, but
bull.
here, don't worry about the gang part. And Mr. Oakland backed me up on this. It's the don't date my sister part. That's why they
Yep.
chased you out of Humboldt Park and Avenue O and all that.
Gage Park.
They're chased because you look. Men know where they belong and where they're not supposed to be at. I don't care where you go. I don't care what race or ethnic group or socioeconomic status a person has. You need an invite. People always ask me, yo, who you coming to see? That's no matter where you go. Black people ask you when you come in different, yo, who you looking for, bro? Like you. So when you go out there and you trying to chase, because men will put themselves in deleterious situations chasing some trim.
Yo, that's why I didn't give a fuck about that video. And there's been a couple videos like this. There was a guy right after the hurricane. He was like walking around some neighborhood in Florida, and the white folk pressed him or whatever. And he went viral or whatever. And everybody on the internet's like, innocent black man harassed by white racists. And I'm like, bro, niggas do the exact same shit to each other. That kind of shit's happened to me when I be in new places every now and then. But like I know how niggas is. I just deal with it. Like, oh nah, bro, I'm good. I'm right here with it. Like explain myself. I like you gotta talk to motherfuckers. Like, don't act like you just have the right to be wherever. Like, no, nobody thinks like that.
Yeah, but Hood, that's that specific example. What happens after disasters, right?
Right.
You know,
Niggas
like
run through shit, bro.
yeah, they try to run through your stuff, whatever. So I'm like, if a new person, doesn't matter what color they are, is coming through this neighborhood, asking too many questions or looking kind of suspicious, like it's a natural human thing to be like, yo, who you with? Hey, get up out of here. You
And
know what I'm
then not
saying? If
only
you don't,
not only that, you know what made it weird? Because you said it's a natural human thing. You know what else, in my mind at least, is a natural human thing? When you're out anywhere and that sort of thing happens, you actually speak up for yourself. You don't just like play dumb, like I'm just going here. Don't talk to me. Like, nah, nigga, like talk to people. Let motherfuckers know who you is. Raise your flag, man. This is who I am. This is where I belong. This is why you need to talk to me nice. Like, I don't understand the whole attitude the nigga had about like, don't bother me. Like it's such a weird childish thing. Like, bro, you're a grown ass man. Talk for yourself, bro.
Is he though? I mean, think about it like this, bro.
Should be right. I don't.
That people that go outside, right? You know, some of the safest things you can do is a simple head nod. Like a stranger just walk, what up? Just keep it moving. Like show you're not a threat. Just head nod, keep it moving. Don't have your head down, acting like you listen to your AirPods and all that. Nah, I don't know where I'm at. Let me look like I'm supposed to be here, though. You know what I mean? Nah.
I used to think that way, and in 2003, something magical happened. I went overseas for the first time, and I came back to the U.S. and realized that why, like the dude, why are you gay? And it's like, why are you a nigga? Like, don't move to areas like that. Don't frequent areas like that. If you pull up into an area where it's predominantly like that, just get in your car and go away. I'm sorry. I don't care where I grew up at. I just will never go back. I might go back to see my brother or my nephew or something like that, but I'm not going back there. It's pointless when you realize that. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's gay as fuck. You have to walk down your streets of your neighborhood to daggone give brothers, that provincial, I'm cool, I'm safe now. Versus
I
just,
mean,
you know what? Let
even
me give
talking
me
about
a
the white
white wife
neighborhood.
and just not live around here anymore. Let me
I
move
mean,
to Iowa.
I think it's a little bit more. There's more to it when it's in the black neighborhood because obviously the threat of violence is ever present. But there's no different when you're actually in the white neighborhood. Honestly, the thing with when you walk into a white neighborhood, being black, most of
Yes,
the
it
time they actually
is.
ignore you. Most of the time they really don't even want to talk to you. They just as long as you keeping it
No,
moving, they
no,
keeping it moving. Most of the
no.
talk about
That's up
spirits.
there, bro. I had this conversation with my brother when I was in New Jersey a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "Bro, this place is like a fucking jungle, bro. Why don't you just move to Texas?" He's like, "What do you mean? It's not like that down there." I'm like, "Fuck no." I said, "Bro, this shit is like Zimbabwe here. Come to Texas, everybody's chill, everybody minds their own business. It's just I walk around the street, hey neighbor, hey, what's going on from everybody?
Hey,
That's
hey,
just
you,
how it is down
hey, you,
here."
you know, it's funny, Trey. Like one of my homeboys, right? He's African, Igbo, I believe, and he said he came over here when he was young, right? And he went, I think, straight to New Jersey and then went to Ohio after that. You know what I'm saying? Like within like a 3 year period of him coming over here. And he said he would always talk to this one like black, male teacher, and he'd be like, "Why do they act like that?" Talking about the black kids, and he's like, "They just like that." That's and he's like, even to this day, he understands it more because he's been here, but he's just like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense why they act like that still.
I'm gonna share one last video with you guys, and then we're gonna start to wind this thing down. I got so much, but I want to save it for a longer show. I can't stay up here forever. But oh man, this black thing, man, the BQ, the black question. We got the BQ and the JQ. They're intertwined, honestly, but the BQ is an interesting thing because, like, in America, it seems like we're coming to like some kind of head. Like black folk are demanding reparations. At the same time, our political weight is dwindling. Like we're losing the power, the muscle that it would take to actually get something like that across. And you would really have to jam it through the system. It's not just going to happen for you. But damn, where the hell did the clip go? There was this clip about reparations. Oh, here it is. There's a clip about reparations I wanted to play for you guys. This is I've had similar thoughts myself, but I've never really shared them before. But yeah, this guy is yeah, I like what he has to say, and I know niggas hate this type of shit.
Like, is he a gone? Is this a gone?
Just wait, just wait. I'm not gonna give any build up beyond what I just said.
Look, bro, no mustache.
Philosophy professor at DePaul University, joining us this morning as part of our series looking at Black History Month. Professor Hill, you wrote a book, What Do White Americans Owe Black People? How did you answer that question?
My argument is that reparations, by and large, have already been made to Black Americans through the 1964 Civil Rights Act and through affirmative.
By the way, this is literally why FBAs don't like foreign blacks, because they just
he's from DePaul University
Chicago,
too.
bro.
He's right here in
Yeah, I
Chicago,
know.
dirty.
That's what I said. A gay Jamaican in Chicago, bro. Right up north. Right where
I
he's
don't know if
supposed to be
he's
though.
gay. Is he? Maybe he got that
Look, bro, he
accent.
a gone, bro.
A
Look, bro,
gay
he
is
got
a
no
gay
mustache.
accent under the Caribbean
No,
accent.
No, bro.
No.
Let my brother rock.
Yo, look, we gotta explain this. Yo, hey, Dirk, let me go explain to them. All right, so
Maybe I
look, check
see
this out.
Jamaican. some Jamaican pride on the panel. Hold on, we're gonna get back to the clip.
Professor at DePaul University, joining us this morning as part of our series looking at Black History Month. Professor Hill, you wrote a book, What Do White Americans Owe Black People? How did you answer that question?
My argument is that reparations, by and large, have already been made to Black Americans through the 1964 Civil Rights Act and through affirmative action programs, through cultural reparations, I argue, have been made through Black Studies programs, and basically, you know, the 1972 Employment Act, and that a free society can really go no further in making restitution to a group of people who might have been suffering from the residual effects of slavery.
So this gay dude stole our reparations.
No, because there are no slaves still alive today. There can be no, on my reasoning, going by the logic of the Civil Liberties Act of 1988, there can be no direct financial compensation.
Antoinette in Philadelphia.
Yes, good morning. I'm calling because, if I may speak, I've been a foundational Black American all my life. Reparations is the law. Now, sir, for you to try to speak for me, and you're not even from this country, you're not even a part of the cause and effect of slavery. A lot of our problems stem from slavery. We've never had an opportunity equally. We've never had a chance to. We've had inventions that were stolen. We have our language that was stolen. Everything was stolen from us, and now what we are doing is demanding what is owed to us.
Okay, we'll get a response. Caller. Professor Hill.
First of all, I'm not speaking on behalf of you. Second of all, you have no business telling me what I have not or have not experienced in this country. I came to America when I was 20 years old.
Okay, I see the gay. I definitely
now you see it.
Yeah.
Now you see it.
But here's the thing, yo. But here's the
he got
thing,
ready
yo.
for he damn near neck rolling.
Look, bro, you gotta understand, here in the city of Chicago, man, here in the city of Chicago, probably just like Philly, we walk around with facial hair on our face because you don't want to get this two labels. You do not want to be called a raper man or the gay man.
The thing is, like, he is obviously gay, but I disagree with the whole reparations cause anyway. So like, it's a weird thing.
No. Reparations. I don't care about reparations or not. But when I saw he didn't have a mustache, I knew immediately.
Hey,
this nigga could be in the military.
Hey, Hood,
he could be military.
Hood, you need to go. You need to put your gaydar in the shop, man.
Wait, no.
It's the Gaitian accent, bro. That shit threw me off. Man. I couldn't hear it under the accent.
No.
What you call it, nigga? What you just called it?
Gaitian.
Look, here's the thing, though, bro. Look, this is all the indications that he was gay. Number one, he Jamaican with no facial hair. Number two,
what the fuck, nigga?
No,
I spent 20 years without a mustache in the military. So all my
no.
You was in the military, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about what you're saying. Number
this
two,
nigga a philosophy professor, bro. It's a whole different line of work.
Yo,
number two, college professor. Regardless of ethnicity, you gay. All you either gay or you trying to steal little 17-year-old cooter, right? Like you either gay or what they call it, age. What they call it? Age minor or what? Minor attractive.
Age of consent, nigga. Age of consent.
Hey, y'all suck at quarterbacking in operation, man. You got a gay nigga on our side. It's a gay nigga on our side.
And then number three, DePaul University. If you knew where DePaul was in Chicago, it's literally the border of Boys Town, bro.
That literally.
But this is the thing, though, man. This nigga saying what we saying. He's saying his book says exactly what we say about reparations.
Yeah, but I wouldn't frame it though, Trey, is on your side, because I'm pretty sure he would say something like 10 seconds away from this particular topic, they would not be on your side.
And in addition to that, everything he got because of Black Americans. When they be talking about affirmative action, you used it. So that wasn't for foundational Black Americans if you want to play that role. Like it was for foreigners and women.
Okay, what's wrong with that? Foreigners came over and took advantage of it. Like shit, gay white dudes do the same shit.
The problem. That is a
Let's
problem because they
let's
ain't got
let's
no what's the name? They ain't got no type of patriotic ties to this country. See,
What the
America's a
fuck is you
prostitute.
talking about, man? Niggas ain't no patriotic nothing, man. Niggas the
No,
worst
I ain't talking about.
fucking patriots on the fucking planet, man.
I get that, but you gotta understand from a frame of mind from a person that's leaving their homeland to come to somebody else's homeland. They sometimes they are sometimes not all the time, but sometimes it's the best leaving their homeland to come to America to get money from America to send back to their homeland if they choose to. America is a prostitute again. They come
Oh
here to go
god.
ahead and get all the benefits and try to fuck you, all you black folks. They try to fuck you royally, try to deny you so-called reparations, but still want cosplay talking about it's our struggle.
Man, fuck niggas, man. Niggas don't need no
look, look,
reparations.
look, look.
Look, man. Hold,
Just
hold,
because
hold
you
on, hold
had
on,
to
hold
go
on. Let
foreign
me
to
get
get look,
this.
you had to learn Spanish to get some pussy. Listen, nigga. What I'm telling you is
What?
that once you ain't fucking with me, you the
Nigga,
opposite.
I'm dark skinned, bro.
And this is no,
Dark
but this
skinned,
is
bro.
why
In the
Chicago,
'90s.
this
That's
is why
hilarious
Chicago
shit.
has to get y'all niggas right because y'all don't gangbang properly. Once you go against me, nigga, you ops. You can come over here and eat my bread and tell me, nigga, you ain't even had no mayonnaise. No, motherfucker, you don't have the
So
right
you
to
gonna
say
side
that.
with the hoes? You gonna side with the
I'm not
hoes and
siding with
shit?
the hoes. I don't think the
Yeah.
hoes
How's that
are
sound
dirty.
with the hoes?
This ain't siding with the hoes.
Okay.
This is
Okay, because
gang banging.
black is the hoes, man. You saying
Hey,
they're gonna come
again,
over
no,
here and
no,
get
but
this?
Trey, this is not black though. This is
But
actually a blood and soil argument.
oh, okay, so here's the thing. I've been doing this for a minute, and I know that a lot of motherfuckers that come over here before all this illegal immigrant shit go harder for America than fucking Americans do,
I've
and a certain type of
never,
American I'm
never in
referring
life.
to.
You from America and you say fuck America. So you gonna tell me somebody not from America be like, oh, this is my plate?
Uh,
Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
exactly.
not saying fuck America. Here's the
All the
thing.
time,
I,
bro. Fuck
okay,
it.
okay, okay. I've sworn in a number of the motherfuckers into the military who ain't from here who go hard before all this illegal. And I know y'all are from woke lefty areas. And guess what? All the fucking fucked up Browns and everybody else, they ship them right to y'all areas. But people that want to be American, they come from other countries, go harder than a motherfucker. Man, you
I
think
I,
you?
You
I
No,
would
still got
say
to go
I,
back.
I,
Only if they
no.
coming from
Even the
like
ones
real
you like,
fucked
they
up
got to go back,
impoverished
Trey.
areas.
No.
I would say that was the case. I don't know if that's the case now because of like who we're
That's
actually letting
exactly
in.
what the fuck I just said.
It was never the case. I've been all around this beautiful
The
nation. It
fuck
ain't
you
never been the
mean
case.
it ain't never the
It
case?
ain't
Nigga,
never
you
been
been
the
in
case in
Chicago,
Nigeria.
man.
It ain't never been the case that Nigerians fuck with Americans while they in America. Never.
No,
They gang bang by themselves.
Nigga, you
I ain't gonna say
crazy?
They
that.
try to get little white girls. No, they fuck with white girls, but
I ain't gonna
they
say that dirty.
nah,
I
I'm
ain't gonna
saying
say that
Man, I know
because
MAGA
I've
Nigerians that go hard as fuck,
hey,
man.
yeah, I've experienced that too. And if you said something bad about America, man, they cuss you out, man.
Listen,
right.
I'm not going to deny the existence of the minority cases because I'm like a minority case, right? So it's not that there are minority cases that don't. I mean, it's not that there are no minority examples, right? However, the broad, overwhelming trend is they are an aggressive, invasive force. Simple as. And the handful of nice ones doesn't change the overwhelming trend.
Are we talking about niggas?
I'm talking about immigrants broadly.
Oh, bro,
The
you sounded
niggas
like you
of the
talking about
immigrants.
niggas, bro.
I mean,
That's what I'm
niggas kind
like.
of fall into that category. That's why I said I am a minority in that. Because then when you say niggas, that's what I was referring to. Honestly, I'm
But
a
even with
minority
that,
in and of
Trey,
itself.
this nigga ain't a nigga. And on top of that,
This
the
nigga ain't a
Mexicans.
nigga is wild
No,
logic.
no, but
I'm not a.
Hey, I
no.
need that
Thank
on a
you,
t-shirt.
thank you,
I need
Dirty,
that
for
on a
clarifying.
t-shirt, man.
I,
But not
I'm
only
not a
that,
nigga. If you
everybody.
want to give it, I'm only half nigga. There we
No,
go. I'm only
even with
half
that,
nigga.
you know
Hey,
who hates illegal immigration the most? Because it's showing black women. You know who hate it the most? Mexican men. So everybody like fuck them people over there. This ain't a
What
black
are you
argument.
talking?
This is a fuck them people over there.
Right. That's the thing. I don't really make a black argument in regards to immigration because then that's how the niggas will get you. That's exactly what I walked into on the Q Butter on the Duck Butter channel. I got to start saying Duck Butter. It's a better name for that channel.
duck butter.
Yeah, I was
Hey,
going
Yeah,
on the
hood.
duck
Duck
butter,
Butter
man. You be
channel
sound
and
so
they was
fucking
like, "Yo, we
poo-poo.
need those immigrants because they black." I'm like, they don't fuck with us like that. Like, how does
But
it help the Black American community to become more African?
Hey, but
because they want woke. They want woke niggas. They want people that'll come over and play that Pan African game to get their fucking criminal loving numbers up. They
Yeah,
don't want
but
legal. Hold on, real quick. They don't want legal immigrants to come over that have done it the right way for fucking decades, because those people are doing whatever the fuck they got to do to get over here to be in America, land of the free, home of the brave. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but
Manifest destiny. Those
hey,
people. That's not who niggas want over here.
hey, not speaking toward Trey, but more toward what Hood was saying. Hey, Hood, like how in the hell can you sit up here and advocate for more immigration, knowing that most of the world is not African, and then complaining about like the immigrants that aren't the same skin hue as you? Does that make any damn sense?
The skin color tone shit makes zero sense, man. Because niggas will argue for fucking, and this is where it goes out the window. Niggas will argue for Haitians coming over here having no clue what the fuck they're doing. Like you give me like Martinique, Barbados, wherever the fuck Fresh is from, Jamaicans. You give me Zimbabweans,
He
but
from
you do not
Bahamas.
want Haitians. You don't want Haitians.
We
Niggas don't know
don't
what to get
want
Hey, you
themselves
don't want no
into.
anybody.
Bahamians
No,
either.
You don't
Trey,
want
hold
Haitians.
on. See,
Hey, trust me, you don't want
We
no
don't
shelter of
want
Bahamians either.
anybody. That technically speaking, we don't want anybody.
There you
Because
go.
the argument is we need people because the American birth rate is low, it's flat, and we need people to replace the declining birth rate, right? That inevitably means the eventual replacement of the base American population. That's basically the black and white population that have been here on the ground since day one. That's blood and soil. And
That's bullshit. Most white people didn't get here to the 1890s, bro. And
most
here's
did not. Most did not. But
yeah, they came in the
that argument.
1890s, bro. That's
No,
first
I'm
page
with
Google,
you. I'm
bro.
with you.
That's
No, no,
first page Google.
I am with you. I'm not disagreeing at all. However, America was a super small colony in the beginning, so it should expanded like crazy over time. We had the great expansion out west. I'm not disagreeing with none of that. Doesn't change my argument that the core identity of what America is can't survive unlimited immigration. And we've had so much unlimited immigration at this point that we just simply are at a point of no. There's just no
I'm
more. We
not.
don't need
I'm
anyone.
not for unlimited. I'm not for unlimited. I'm for targeted. I'm like, okay,
I'm
let's
for
bring white.
none.
I'm for
We
white
have to
South
actually close
Africans.
the door
Hey,
as much as possible. Even
hey,
even white South
No.
Africans, I'm
hey,
sympathetic because they would be truly like what do you call it? Refugee? No, not
Yeah.
refugee.
hey,
They
Trey,
vote. They
Unforgiving.
vote right.
Asylum seekers. They
Trey,
would
I'm
they
gonna
would
I want to
just be
Savage.
like
replace white liberals. I want to replace white liberals with fucking Boers. I
hey,
want to
hey,
get
but
rid of those
Look,
woke nuts on the left and
but
replace them with
Trey,
hardcore fucking Boers.
hey, but Trey,
look,
like
check this out.
we gotta be on Hood shit right now, like until we get shit under control and be able to have like a more streamlined system. And yeah, like targeted would be ideal, but like
Yeah.
this new shit where we're bringing in the bottom, like the bottom percentage of other populations, that's definitely
Why
gotta
are
go.
y'all? You don't have to convince me of shit I've been saying for 6 years about them motherfuckers. I
Okay,
am not for immigration like that. I am for targeted. I'm for bringing Hungarians over here.
I'm
I'm
not
for
for any of
bringing
that. This is what I'm for.
Eastern
I'm for
European,
no,
Eastern European,
no,
daggone to get rid of these daggone woke fucking
Trey
destiny
wants more
no,
types.
white
no,
people. I'm
no.
not even against you on that, by the way.
I am, and you know why? I'm pro-slavery. Let me explain something to you. If you're saying that you need to have migrants come over because it's a lower population, then why are you
Who's
trying to be
saying
president based?
migrants? Fuck,
No, 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 no,
fuck
no, no, no,
migrants.
no, no. Listen what I'm saying. I'm going on Hood argument, right? He's like, yo, they say that we got a decline in population, we got to replenish. No, you don't. Tell them bitches quit getting abortions. Boom, problem solved, right? Now, you want to say, man, we got to bring in targeted migrants, targeted immigration to get the best and
Not
brightest from
migrants.
Japan and Germany or where they from? No, you don't. How about not having a 52nd worst education system of all developed countries? How about you let men teach instead of women so kids can read? So
Right.
Baltimore
So
and
so so
90.
now so
Actually
now you
fix
want to
the
get into a
internal
red pill
problem.
argument.
No,
No, it's
actually
not a
fix
red
the
pill
internal
argument.
problems.
That is a red pill argument because you got to get rid of feminism for that,
How?
bro.
Fair enough, but that's actually the point, and that was the red pill conclusion that you can't fix these things, and so therefore it will collapse. But you have to fix these things, and instead of just doing this immigration shit.
You got to get the hoes to give up control for that,
Yo,
man.
no,
You really think
you gave it to them, you take it back. You take your toy back
Okay.
from your child and put it on timeout. They
No,
didn't fight for anything.
Yeah, but
Nothing.
the hoes don't have no control though.
Really?
They're just
They
no
have
they're just
control through the simps, bro.
no like no
Mm.
they're allowed circumstance or whatever because it's a distraction for us. That's
To the
all it
simps,
is. It's
bro.
not actually control.
You know we're in the rarity. We're the extreme minority
Women
when it
can
comes to this
control
type
shit
of
when
thinking
70%
with
of
our
their
misogyny.
income come from taxpayers, bro. You don't control shit when 70% of your existence is taxpayer.
Bro, I'm
70%.
telling you right now, most conservative motherfuckers that lean right, that like have our ideology, are super fucking simps. These motherfuckers are just feminists that vote for Trump. These niggas. And
Maybe.
That's
so
why I've been
like
making the fascism argument lately. We need to push the needle further.
yeah, I
Conservatism is
mean,
conservatism up to this point has been,
You,
live
you
and
want
let
you want to get.
live and let's be
I'm gonna tell you how
nice
to
to
get.
our neighbor. No, 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 no.
Yeah, but that's
Nice
not
got
even
us to this part. Being nice got us to this point. We actually need to seek
No,
power
no,
to
no.
change
You
the
know how you get rid of
yeah,
the
hood.
girls.
That's not even conservatism. That's liberalism. It's like light liberalism.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
you get
that's
rid of
what
the girls.
conservatism has been over the last years. Basically, like what that's 80s Democrats or whatever. No, no, let's go back to being like
classical liberals.
1950s Republicans or something.
I grant you that. If you want to get rid of the girls, it's this easy. This is all you got to do. Take away the financial incentives of hiring them. Since they equal, make them come off qualifications like men do. And I guarantee you they'll be second dick frying chicken and shutting up in no time.
Bro, like I said, it all ends at the red pill. It all comes back to the
No,
red
that's
pill,
just
man.
tax. That's just look.
That's red pill, bro.
Taxes are
That's
red
like
pill.
straight. That's straight out of the rational male, bro. Like Bro Tomasi's got a whole book dedicated to what you
Yeah,
just
no,
said.
these ideas have all been thrown around. He's
Right.
not
Well,
wrong
I'm not
about
gonna
this
say
shit,
that.
Brett,
Look,
though.
all I'm look. If all I'm saying, if the state is paying her independence, then by cutting costs, you have a natural supply demand situation. That's it. That's all I'm saying. If the simps can still simp, the cucks can still cuck, not on the taxpayer dollar. Let's see what happens.
Bro, that's the problem though. The ones that are writing the laws are the same simps and cucks you're talking about.
They're
These
about to
men
die.
right here.
They're about to die.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Trey, this is all like controlled chaos or whatever, and it's planned. It's not.
Yeah.
It's all to distract and destroy at the same time, while the other hand is doing what the other hand does. So this is
Well,
not something where like the women are like maniacal and they have the levers of power like that. Because you saw what happened states like Florida when it's not in their interest. Guess what? They go the other way by like getting rid
this
of
is
what do you call it like lifetime alimony stuff like that. And more states will do it too. As their tax base dries up, they'll even do that against abortion because guess what? If you don't have like the tax base to keep the battery running, guess what they do? They're gonna reverse. Not
all
quickly,
right.
but they're gonna go
Uh,
reverse.
bro, it's whole code, man. You'll watch the staunchest of conservative women flip back to the sisterhood, bro. When a issue comes up that involves the gynocracy, bro, let some fucking conservative, right leaning fucking senator who's their freaking angel get caught up for having a mistress. Man, these conservative chicks will flip out and turn in a heartbeat, bro, over
Yeah,
some
but
bullshit moral issue over pussy,
most of them are not conservatives though. Like most people
bro.
that
They're
that fly the
conservative, bro,
flags are not anything close to that. Because most of the people
they're
ain't dying on that hill. Look at this
bro.
one chick like Anna something or whatever. She was quote unquote conservative a while ago, but then she had to move away and now she's like a libertarian. And like
Bro,
shout out to
women
some
are
libertarians that actually have like the truth and facts and some kind of policy and guidelines.
okay. I'll
But
put it like this,
people
bro.
they go to whatever they can, man, to make them like feel good, especially the women.
Okay, I'll give you that, man. Men are naturally conservative or lefty, depending on. But women choose their ideology based on the dick they sucking at the current time.
I agree with that.
That's
That's why they shouldn't
that's
have a
how
vote.
women roll,
I
bro.
agree with that.
I agree with that. That's why they shouldn't
Yeah,
vote.
but I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying
So
like because the woman will say she's conservative, she's conservative, she's conservative, but then when you start talking about like like Roe versus Wade, they start crying. I'm like, whoa, hold on. I thought you were conservative.
I
So you're
mean,
not
that's
even
a
trying to
litmus
conserve the
test.
babies?
That's a good litmus test right there to see, like, because women, when you want to choose a woman, man, like I said, center right, like choose. You don't want to like because once a woman gets too red pilled, like fucking Pearl or Jennifer Molesky, they fucked up. They gone in the head. Women can't handle like such abstraction as that. They just go nuts. Like center right is the best way to go. Center left, hey, roll the dice.
See,
Complete
but you,
lefty, fuck no.
hey, but you need a pearl though, right? So like that, you have to be so extreme over here to where it like pulls the women more one way or the other.
Oh yeah, she's a good ally, but she ain't marriageable no more. She's done.
I don't know if she ever really was though.
Oh yeah, but come on, man, come on, man, yeah. Make some good basketball players there, man. Had that
He's so
good.
good
But what
basketball
happened?
player.
But she interviewed 1,000 women, and like I don't, y'all ain't from like Jennifer Molesky came before Pearl. She used to like link up with Anthony Johnson at 21 conventions. Like Wifey used to follow her back in the day.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about now. I couldn't think of what
Yeah,
you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
and she went so far down the red pill and had a mental breakdown when she realized how much shit, how much bullshit, and how fucked up women really are. She lost her mind. She like disappeared for like a year because she had to get her mind right once she saw the truth.
What's the name going through that right now? Shorty from Chicago. Trying to be the new Kevin Samuels. What's her name, bro? Kendra G. She going through that right now.
Oh man, she is so off the chain, man. And like she can't unsee what she's seen. Like talking to all them women, she's
Yeah.
like, I
Yeah.
mean, on a common sense tip, she's like, she sees everything that she would always like, like chastise other people for, and then like that dude that quote unquote good dude, he's actually from my town, man. That was on there. I was like, yo, this is a bad look, man. It's a really bad look. Apparently, they're roasting him, man, for wanting regular shit.
That's what she. I mean, that's what happens. That's what happens.
That's what happened. Look, there's nothing new under the sun, right? So the problem is that men are online talking to women and they can't get their clothes off. Like you can't do that online. They got to do it for themselves. They got OnlyFans or Instagram. You can't talk about their clothes online, which means they're useless online. So this is what happens. Every girl online is the fat chick at the club that won't let you holler at her friend, right? And you have to circumvent that. And guys don't know how to do that because they never knew how to get past the fat girl at the club that hold the coats. And they crashing out. But that's their fault. Go outside.
Well, I mean, nobody's teaching them how to be charming or like attack strategies or anything like that. Dirty, like there would always be that one guy in the group that had to like jump on a grenade, or like he would have to be like overwhelmingly charming.
That
You
was
know
me.
what?
I'm him. I'm him.
Oh, you jump on the grenade. Oh, I'm the overwhelmingly charming one. I'm the one that I'm the guy that talk because I know I'm not gonna pick the fat girl, but I'm the dude that goes in the club and the first thing I do is dance with the ugliest girl I see. So all the pretty girls be like, "Oh, he cool. He could do better." And then I'm like, "Oh, shorty, what's good? I'm better than her. Yeah, what's up?" It's all part of the plot. And I talk to all the girls at the same time. I don't talk to the girl I want to talk to. I talk to everybody and figure out who's trying to choose me, and then make it easy, right, to go in the bathroom to do. But with all that being said,
Man, Chicago, shout to the Chicago buses, man. It's so easy, man.
Like a real nigga, I wake up, put on my attire, then take a shot of Henny. Then like a real nigga, you know you gotta get that watermelon in for breakfast. Hella nutrients. Then I spark me a black and mild and watch me some NBA. Love to see it. Yeah. Then we gotta get food, so you know what we getting. Chicken.
Can I get grape Kool-Aid?
I've been grinding that side out there with my nigga. Before we eat our chicken, you know we gotta roll up some za. Then we eat that fucking chicken while watching NFL highlights. Had to hit the Galaxy gas like a real ass nigga. And then I end off the day turning up to the nigga anthem. My motherfucking nigga
My nigga, my nigga, my nigga, my nigga.
Day in the life of a real nigga.
I
I
mean,
mean,
KFC ain't got no great Kool-Aid. KFC ain't got no great Kool-Aid though.
and black
Yeah.
people
If
go to Popeyes,
KFC came
by the
out
way.
with a grape Kool-Aid, oh my God. They can't call it Kool-Aid for obvious reasons, but like KFC grape drink.
Look, KFC for the Sadiddy Black. See, if he really wanted to make this hit different, he had to put Popeyes at churches. Then I would believe it.
Diddy, you seen the
That's
prices
how
at
you bring
Popeyes?
KFC back, bro. Grape drink, man. It's a marketing scheme.
Grape drink,
Yeah, nigga.
watermelon parfait.
Bro.
They used to do the parfaits at
Yeah, that was
KFC.
strawberry and caramel. They got to have a watermelon parfait.
Yeah, nah, you put it in a red cup and just put like watermelon seeds on the cup, like artistic or whatever, and that's how you market it to people. Watermelon parfaits and grape drinks and shit. They gotta
Hey,
have a chicken sandwich though.
hey, Suspicious
Hey,
had me dying right now. Said this kid won't make it to 30. Hey, what if he is
man,
30, Suspicious?
you know what? I know he was trying to be funny and with his so-called quote unquote racism, but he literally just lived the lifestyle of Machine Gun Kelly.
Well,
What if
minus the
Machine Gun
drinking.
Kelly is a
Hey,
real nigga too though?
minus the drinking blood of that one chick to turn her boys into girls.
Yeah, that's not real nigga shit. Never mind. I take that back.
Yeah, yeah, Megan Fox found that. Yeah.
Oh damn, you drink the blood too, nigga. Goddamn.
That's crazy. That's the whole.
Hey, y'all niggas, hold on. No, no,
oh,
no, no,
oh,
no.
That's
king of the
And
damn.
It's
I
too
see all
late.
you
It's
niggas on the
too late.
panel, all you
It's
niggas in
too
the panel
late.
and chat will go ahead and
right.
fuck Erica Badu, so I ain't trying to hear shit.
No,
Nah,
God, what the fuck is wrong with
I
Hey,
you,
don't
not
even
bro?
not
like. I don't
not
even like
not.
them instant dreadlock bitches.
Hey,
Nope,
not
good.
No
not Erica
strags,
Badu
bro.
now. Not Erica Badu now. Maybe when I was younger, I might have been
Nope.
stupid enough to go down that route.
Fuck no. Once you go brown, you ain't going back down.
No, no, I rebuke. No,
White people are
Nah.
humans, but for us Africans, we are not humans. We are gods and goddesses. That's why white people fear us. That one day we will know the truth. How we gods and we don't know the truth? What kind of stupid ass god is that?
bro.
Some
Man,
Negro land
look,
shit.
what black feminist or gay woke nigga made this? You know it had to be either or. Which
You
one
know how
was it?
pro blacks are, bro. It's either one. Who knows?
Man, you got to
Pro
come up with
black
some
Africans are
weird.
the worst.
You got to come up with some weird fictions though, like you haven't untapped that part of your brain,
You got
and
it
then once that happens, then the enlightenment, you're gonna
right.
know all the
Once
history.
you
I'm
tap
like,
into your pineal gland, and all of a sudden your third eye exposed and your forehead are open, and nigga,
Hey, you just
Man,
gotta
hey
do
man,
them just
hey
like
man,
Let me do a
you
little
gonna
hey,
see the
do them.
aliens, man.
hold up.
He got the fire truck.
God damn, something must be on fire around here. I can smell smoke. Shit.
What's going on in NYC hood? What's burning up over there?
I'm
Better
in
get down
Jersey
to
right
fucking
now. I'm on fire
that's
over
crazy.
here.
The
man. You
one
better
day
get
she
you a
tried
white
to fry
woman and
chicken,
get below the Mason Dixon, bro.
the one day she tried to fry chicken, the whole neighborhood finna burn down. Nigga, that's crazy.
Shit, white girls know how to bake that chicken in Louisiana, bro. Get
Hey,
out there, get
Georgia
you one of them
too.
bayou chicks.
And Mississippi too. Hey, hey.
Yeah, white girls going crazy, man. They learn what seasoning is. They thick now. White girls today look like black girls looked in the 1990s.
Bro, man, I took my daughters to a concert on UT campus last night. I'm like, what the fuck? The hell is going on this campus?
When I die, I'ma go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Snow Bunny Heaven.
Align your chakras, nigga. That's wild.
that is wild. Hey Trey, what campus you say?
UT in Austin, UT Austin,
Okay,
Longhorns.
all right.
Hey, real quick, y'all. Shout out to Freeman's Journal with the $5 cash app, man. Thank you for supporting the show. Thank everybody for coming through today. By the way, I just sort of slapped this show together randomly. I ain't really have much to talk about. Shout out to Anubis with the $50 cash app for coffee. That's a big ass coffee. That's like 2 Starbucks coffees, bro. Shout out to Anubis with the 50 ball. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. Like the video, like, share, and subscribe, and be like Anubis, y'all. Smash that cash app button for me.
Y'all want to talk to my pocket too? Y'all don't want to be very generous to Chicago niggas. I mean, we make it sound so pop, but it's alright. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a good show.
Yeah! You make Hulk angry. You not like Hulk angry. Hulk no like fighting girls.
And then the last, real quick, the last one, Sabir with the 25 cash app. Shout out to Sabir, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through today, man. I got actually like a long day ahead of me. I just got told I got a whole nother thing to do after work. So I'm going to come back. I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to do another stream because I got to do a double tomorrow too. So when I get a day off, we're going to do a long stream. We're gonna come back at this, but I appreciate y'all for supporting the show, man. Thank y'all so much for coming through today.
All right, bro.
A lot of people seem to not understand me.
Science. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Don't leave, nigga.
Saying that. And the black and Latino woman, they manifested themselves out of dark matter energy. All right.
I believe the black woman is God.
Black woman, God. I don't believe God, no man. I believe God, a black woman.
The black woman is God.
But my number one subject matter is the black woman is God. That's first and foremost.
Black woman is God.
The black woman is still God.
You're God, black woman.
The black woman is God. She is the creator. She is the sustainer. She is the provider. She is the first teacher of the children. She is everything to the black race.
But don't get it wrong. I am still a white man's whore.
No, I ain't mean to pump fake, y'all. We gonna go till about 12 o'clock, man. I just lost like half my panel for some reason. Get your asses back up here. Y'all ain't doing shit yet. It's still early on the Saturday. Get your ass back over here.
That's funny.
But nah, we gonna go till about 12 o'clock, man. I ain't gotta leave just yet. I got time to fuck around. But there was some other clips I was gonna pull up. But go ahead, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, going back to that whole Ben Shapiro thing. Did you see the clip of the dude, the white guy, or whatever? I think he might have had a plaid shirt on or something like that. It's just like he was off the chain too, man.
Yeah, there was a couple of clips on there. I'm not gonna review it all because some of it is a little bit too I don't want to talk about the hat stuff too much. It's too on the nose.
Yeah, but it was about the immigration thing specifically because Ben made a point about, all these people, like, they're bleeding hearts, right? What about the children? And he's like, oh, these children, I'm not worried about the children. I'm like, yo, that's kind of weird, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the kids today. I mean, let's really want to go ahead because I love the children. Mr. O love the kids, but we gotta really be real. The kids they have produced in the last 20 years. These kids are not really family oriented. Hell, they don't even know what type of sexuality they are anymore. Thanks to us millennial and Gen X parents that fuck their heads up along with the boomer grandparents. So they already, especially with younger Gen Zs and some older Gen Alphas the women they are already identifying on fringe lifestyles already at 11, 12 years old. Do you really want to invest in that?
They're pushing that though. That's the reason why it's expanded the way it does. Hey Hood, drop the link for some of the cats in the chat.
I got you. Yeah, like I said, y'all, we going till about 12 o'clock, y'all. I'm kind of tempted. We don't have enough time to get another show because there's a whole other show I was thinking about doing, and so we're gonna tease it up. We're gonna tease it out a little bit because I want to talk about global niggas.
Elaborate, sir. Elaborate.
Yeah, that was all. That was almost a sinister laugh. True hype. You don't have to practice a little
No,
bit,
like, nah, man,
but
I was like,
I felt the
yeah.
darkness in your heart when you laughed just now.
As soon as you said that, I was thinking about the Mankind joint and how that's going crazy. Dude rapping like Project Pat.
Mankind.
Yeah, the Indian dude with the little
Oh,
pterodome.
oh, I
He's
saw
standing
that.
on business.
I
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
who you're
my
talking
sense to laugh. My sense to laugh is a mixture of Vincent Price and Crypt Keeper. You know.
But hold on, I want to talk about global niggas in a minute, but let's just build up with this clip for now.
This message is for my brothers and sisters from the U.S. Caribbean. If you miss the year of return to go to Ghana, don't worry. The president of Kenya, President William Ruto, is giving you lifetime free visa to enter Kenya, meaning every black person is welcome to Kenya. And he says it clear, Kenya is your home. It's the cradle of humanity. So no more excuses. You have a second option. Come to Africa. This message is for my brothers and sisters from the.
Now,
Hey.
on the one hand, you have this fine Kenyan gentleman here. Sure, he's a very nice chap. He's welcoming his black American brothers back to Kenya. You know, he's the cradle of human life, right? You know, I guess the Great Rift Valley or whatever. He's welcoming us back to the continent, and that's cool. You know, shout out to Kenya niggas and shit, Obama and them peoples. However, on the other hand, at the same time, you have a huge, overwhelming influx of African people leaving the continent, making life in the white man's land in Europe, Canada, America, Australia. Let's take a look at some of these niggas.
Now is the time more than ever to join a movement where justice and accountability are the norm.
True justice is more than a verdict in this case. It is real repair, real healing, and lasting transformation. No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Officer Martin Blake has been found not guilty for the murder of Chris Cabba. We need you, our community.
They got a British George Floyd. Yeah, global niggas, y'all. Global niggas is a thing. I'm realizing that the American revolutionary nigga spirit is being weaponized on a global front.
All concerned citizens who think that the police should be held accountable for their actions and should not be allowed to kill with impunity. We urge you, gather with us here today outside the Old Bailey at 7 p.m. Chris's family needs your support now more than ever as we receive this devastating news. We understand that for us as a Black community in particular, our lives still mean nothing to this system. But to each other, we mean everything, and we will continue to fight. So come and join us today at 7 o'clock outside the Old Bailey.
Yeah, like everybody says this, right? About the system this, system that. But does the system care about like just running a mill white man, individual white man?
That's
Does it
not
really
even
care?
that's not even a big part that I got from that. And yes, they do. As much as they care about any taxpayer. But here's the thing. Number one, why is the justice bill always rung by fucking Keisha? That's the first thing. Number two, since when did any other ethnic group call itself quote unquote black? That's not a thing. It's an American thing. It's not a thing. It's just wild, bro.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing going through bins for? You don't belong here. Go home to your own country. This is Ireland. Irish lives matter. You're taking our housing, our hospitals, our healthcare. Go home. Stop begging and robbing our bins. We don't want you here no more. You don't contribute.
Why are there African niggas in Ireland? What did Ireland ever do to Africans?
Well, like they got that one prime minister that's like, oh, he's like Indian or something like that. He's like the country's too white, so they've been systematically trying to their hardest to like, you know,
This is why everybody's starting to hate the Jeets too now. That everybody's noticing the Jeets.
You know the reason, man. You know, everywhere there's black people, man, it's them good slaves, man.
Who's this? Introduce yourself. I hear a new voice, man. We got new niggas. There's niggas everywhere. Niggas in Ireland, niggas on the panel, niggas invading this whole goddamn planet.
Niggas are the best slaves ever, man. I gotta tell you that, bro.
Well, they lazy as fuck, but they cheap. They lazy,
We already had one advertisement for slavery today, man. We just doing a full on slave infomercial now.
And I'm a future slave owner, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm over here, goddamn man. Look at me, man. I'm converting niggas. I went from we shall overcome to we gonna try with dirty get some slaves. Look.
That's how we overcome, nigga. That's how we always overcame. Back in the day, listen, when you first wanted to make the first black people to make some money in this country was slave owners.
Hey, you forgot something. Light-skinned niggas, light-skinned slave owners, man. You gotta have that white in you, bro.
That was probably true too. It is what it is.
You can't be you can't be looking dark-skinned and you be slave owning.
Fuck no, man. I'm gonna have a fuck no. I'm gonna have a whole. Fuck no, my black ass gonna have a whole bunch of light skinned niggas running my operations overseas.
I hear a little bit of African in your voice, which is an ironic thing to say. You can't be dark skinned and own slaves. You niggas built this shit.
We built this city on slave.
Hey,
okay, fair enough. I hear an accent, and I'm like, no, because the idea that you can't be dark skinned and own slaves, like, tell that to Africa, nigga. They never stopped.
Hey, wasn't Anthony Johnson? Wasn't he darker?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, the written. Well, he's listed as ready.
Africans sold slaves, but they didn't have no slave working for them and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about in a white mindset. You have Negroes working for your ass.
You sure about that?
No. Hold on. Africans didn't really do like.
They had slaves work for them. Period.
No. They didn't seem to have like mass agricultural plantations
That's
the way
what I'm
we
talking
kind of
about.
do in
No
America.
plantation.
Their slavery was a little bit more base and brutal. It was a lot, you sacrifice your like some chickens and shit.
Their slavery was food, man.
Slave was more prisoner and shit. It was like more prisoner and shit.
Right.
That shit was heart of darkness, bro.
I want to get back to the.
It's like tribal catching other tribal members and making them prisoners and shit. But
I want to get back. Hold on.
Growing crops and shit.
Hold on. I want to get back to the concept of this last clip because we don't got that much time left. But I'm just raising a question because this pro-black thing is so weird to me. Why are niggas in Ireland though?
Humbled. I'm ecstatic. I'm truly humbled. Being put up in a country, your hosting community or your hosting city country is not easy. This picture for me, it's embracing the diversity and, richness that is coming into Ireland. I really wanted people.
And that's a horrible face to be staring down at you from up on a water tower, by the way.
To be able to see this picture and just feel
like,
hope.
I really feel bad for Ireland.
Having a crazy day. There is hope.
Look at that shit. Like, I feel so much sympathy for Ireland right now looking at this.
You do notice that they
Wait. You're talking about Ireland?
That's Ireland right there. Why are niggas in Ireland, bro? What the fuck are y'all doing up there?
Bro, they really making trade point though, bro.
Niggas been in Ireland since the fucking 17th, 18th century, bro.
No. It's black people in Ireland, but here's the thing.
That's not
Ireland
the same
started letting
thing.
women talk. The whole British Isle, the whole UK started letting women talk. And look, now they on water shit. They don't even know how to.
Bro, I was just about
to
to
have water on their head. Now they got a head on the water, bro.
Hey, so this is what America wants right here. This is what America wants right here. They want a fake Keisha, but this is a real Keisha over there in Ireland, and she got a face over there. She trying to change the whole landscape. You know what I'm saying? She trying to go ahead and get rid of the white, bro.
All the white countries.
Y'all do notice another thing too, right? y'all notice that she got her hair blonde instead of her hair black.
Right. Why you ain't got
Right.
dreadlocks or some shit? All y'all got straight black
Exactly.
weave or blonde hair or some shit.
Hey,
Ain't no
you know,
black
like,
man, even a black woman who shaved her hair and dyed it blonde.
hey, to quote the rapper Cameron, who am I to fuck tradition up? Like,
Man, salute to Cameron.
man, people don't understand what they're doing by like encroaching on people's traditions, man. I mean, that's like almost like, you know, putting your feet up
Rick James at Eddie Murphy House.
Yep. Rick James at Eddie Murphy House, man. Not understanding that, like, yo, people have a really visceral reaction to that.
Well, that's the whole reason for the whole made up chattel slavery thing. Is that the 1920s, they needed, like, the Marxists needed to, like, pit, like, niggas against white people.
Yep.
So they made up all
Everywhere.
this bullshit. They took this story of slavery and, like, chopped and screwed it so much to give black people an enemy. And they tried it with the New Deal. It didn't work. And then once 65 came around and, you know, LBJ succeeded, now niggas have a perpetual, like, I'm gonna blame the white man for shit that ain't got nothing to do with me because my mama a crackhead. I'm gonna blame the white man for something that may or may not have happened 160 years ago. So now, you know, you got this whole division. So now the Marxists are spreading it throughout the world. They telling Africans, oh, the reason why your granddaddy ate your grandmother was because the white man.
Man, I heard a cat that wasn't necessarily into like a lot of this stuff, man, and I've heard him say stuff. He was talking about epigenetics and how slavery did this, and I'm like, okay, well, how do you explain? How do you explain all the black people? Wait.
Hold on. Let him finish. I hear you, but let him finish his point.
I was like, how do you reconcile that with the fact that after Reconstruction, during Reconstruction, and after Reconstruction, all up until probably what the 1950s, 60s, black people weren't doing so bad. How do you skip that portion of the history?
Because it's all made up, bro.
Let me tell you, bro. That the reason is because you have coons within us. We have enemies within us, coon Negroes that just sell us, us black. Like let's say we're together assembled and we're talking about some shit, building some shit, making money, making bread, making businesses, and you got that Negro listening to your ass and trying to betray you just to destroy you so he can take all the profit for his ass. You know,
They don't want
we have
no profit. They want girls.
traitors within us.
No, they just want
enemies.
girls. They don't want profit. And most of them be foreigners, right? They be imports like a Sidney Poitier.
Joy Reid or Roland Martin, you know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers, yeah.
Right. A Sidney Poitier, Marcus Garvey, Noble Drew Ali. It always be an outside nigga. But even with
inside
that,
niggas too, man. Don't lie. Inside niggas too.
Inside
niggas. Inside niggas, it's easier for them to stab you because you're not looking for. You're not seeing them as an enemy.
Inside niggas kill you. No. I'm gonna help you out. Inside niggas kill you over a bitch. They use outside niggas to change policy.
Y'all gotta learn to recognize the difference between savages, the descendants of fucking John Kaser, and the descendants of Anthony Johnson.
How can outside
You gotta
niggas
learn to recognize the difference.
How can outside niggas make policy if the inside nigga has more benefits than the outside niggas?
All the names I said didn't even register. All right, name an American-born black with their testicles that they teach about in public school. With their testicles though, don't give me George Washington Carver. He ain't had no testicles.
No, I'm not talking about that. I said that if you had leverage, would you take advantage of that leverage, bro? Would you like?
And they did.
And I'm talking about the inside Negroes. Like the inside Negroes, they have the leverage, but they don't take advantage of that. But they don't take advantage of that to make your ass a slave. A lot of inside Negroes used to like enslave their own kind because y'all niggas are too dumb. Y'all niggas don't get to everything.
I get what you're trying to say, though. This is actually why I raised the argument. What's the point of voting for black people when our black leadership hasn't actually really benefited us, per se?
Man, I've been saying that for the longest. I've been thinking that for the longest.
Like you have a nigga like you have a nigga that grew up with you, man, and that same nigga is gonna stab you in the back, just sell you out for money, for
Yeah,
bread.
that's clown stuff. That's clown stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
let's dig into the point. What did the skin color get you? Like, how can a politician do anything for your melanin? What the fuck can
Okay.
they do for your melanin?
And here's my pushback on that. But you got to believe that black is for women, gays, and felons. But once you realize that, then the black has done a lot to make sure Keisha get her face on water towers and shit.
That's Ireland. I'm talking American politics.
American
Black Lives
politics.
Matter.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same difference.
Black Lives
Like
Matter. That's what they
Hey, George
Soros.
Floyd got statues in 3 different cities, man.
But trans white dudes get the same benefits.
Women, gays, felons. All right.
I mean, like, dirty still not
for
but
them. It's not for black people. It's not for
It's not for men.
It's for the weirdos. You know, it ain't the melanin. It's for the weirdos.
No, but Trey, it's exactly what you said. It's exactly what you said, though. They do those benefits, right, to galvanize those folks at the expense of the other folks, just to have you at odds with them.
Like colored people are cash cows. This is what they are. Like for like people that have benefit, they're cash cow. Your job is sit your ass there. Do what we tell you to do to make money, and they're gonna also use someone that looks like you so they can embezzle you so they can make money. And it doesn't matter. There's no one side to choose. It doesn't matter what side you choose. It's gonna be the same outcome, because what they do is they create 2 sides, and they're 2 sides of the same coin. You're just being
That's so gay. That's so gay. Real quick though.
No. Let's roll with that. Let's roll with that. You know the key word there? They. It's never we. And the reason it's not we is because, and I hear it from my dad all the time since I was a kid, and I never understood it. Man, don't fuck with niggas. Niggas do bad business. Nigga, Pops, you a nigga. Like you a black guy, bro. Like, to say don't trust black, and no older black man really give a fuck about their sons either. They
Nope. Not about that kind of fuck about me, but
fuck pro black, nigga. Fuck pro black.
So you're looking at a bunch of people saying don't trust black men. They'll do you wrong, but they all worship black women. All of them.
But see, that's the area you grew up in, bro. We didn't rock like that.
Hold on, real quick. I want to switch to this next clip, and I want to repose the question: what the fuck are you niggas doing in Ireland?
Black Lives Matter. We need equity, and the beginning of equity or anything around equality begins with land. We need to own land. We need to own property. We need to own businesses. And until we have that equity, then we will have power. And then we move towards political power. Because right now, I cannot speak to anyone in the Gardaí that looks like me.
No, not at all.
I cannot speak to anyone in a position of power. I don't mean...
Gardaí is the police in Ireland.
Pause, real quick. Can you pause it right there? And this is the point I was bringing up to my man that said that whole look like me shit. Sorry, y'all. That is the gayest fucking shit in the world. And I'm so sick of niggas with that look like me shit. And that's where dads go away, because the only motherfucker you supposed to be saying you look like is your daddy or your granddaddy. Like, I don't want to look like, I don't want to look like my mom. My mom be an ugly motherfucker if she look like me. I want to look like my fucking dad.
Hey, actually, Trey, to kind of like bolster your point a little bit, man. Like, why wouldn't you want to be like a little bit skeptical of your politicians? In fact, you would want every chance to be as critical of them as possible. And if something would make it you quote unquote at ease, which you wouldn't with me anyway. I don't care what you look like. What the hell are you gonna do for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why these people are like, they're like, oh, well, he's for me because he looks like me. That's a lie. That's a lie. Like, hey, who sold your bike when you were 7? Somebody that looked like you, because it's proximity.
Look, the country has gone away for just what identity, politics, and popularity. In the black community, only thing that matters is how motherfucking much risk and popularity you got. That's why when you do damn strag,
I want I want to finish this Ireland clip. Hold on, because we don't got that much time left.
Go ahead.
Say that has real power. There is no one with real power that looks like me or bears a name like me. I don't need diversity and inclusion initiatives. I don't need that. I am overqualified to be in all these places. They should be lucky to have me in these places.
Yes.
And if they're inviting us to any of these
Wow.
places,
You gotta throw them out the house, man, like Jazz on the Fresh Prince.
1837, when they abolished slavery, when the British abolished slavery, over 100 people in the island of Ireland received compensation. Know your history, people. Ireland is not this independent state that is just, hey, we're not involved in anything. Ireland is complicit.
Okay, wait, pause real quick. Pause real
And as of 2 days ago, Ireland now sits on the UN Security Council. How ironic. But yet there is no peace on the state.
Man, like, how you gonna move there? This is, oh man, you gotta throw them out of the house like they did Jazz on the Fresh Prince, man.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Belt loop and everything, man. Scruff of the neck, belt loop, throw them out the house. Get them out of there.
Feel nothing, bro. Don't cry that racism shit to me, bro. I don't want to hear shit.
Bruh, how you leave your land to be like, yo, we need land here. Nigga, you was at land, nigga. Let me tell you something, bro.
You know how big Africa is compared to Ireland? Every single African country is at least 3 times bigger than Ireland, bro.
Yeah, and y'all want to come over there and fuck that shit up and fuck that couch, huh? Fuck that couch, huh?
Fuck that, bro. Not only that, the whole we need property. We need, look, a bunch of Chinese businessmen just bought Detroit when Detroit was at an all-time low in like 2010. Right, when they were selling houses in Detroit for like $100, and they were just sitting on them, letting people squat anything, just wait. Everybody else go out of town to lock it down. Even if you're just going out there with a pocket full of hope, at least you had a little bit of hope. Like, where the spot at? Nigga, I'm gonna drop this hope off and go recop. Nobody goes out of town begging, my nigga, but women. Women leave Chicago and go to Iowa and go to a shelter so they can get emergency housing in Section 8 in 2 weeks and come back to Chicago. Women leave out of town with nothing begging. Niggas leave out of town trying to get it. You telling me you went to a whole different country to beg, nigga?
Yeah.
Dudes don't, like, I'm sorry, man. Like, first off, you got worn age males begging for benefits and all this stuff to another country. Hey, they did everything in their power to let you in. And I'm not even saying like the people that want you there or don't want you there, but I'm saying like you there, man. I was like, yo, beggars shouldn't be choosers, but we know that's not the case anymore.
Yeah,
and I was like,
it's no different what they're doing now in the U.S., especially in New York. All these migrant immigrants coming over here begging like crazy, men and women. I don't know where. They probably know something in Ireland that they promised. There are people in there, but they can't even
when things don't make no sense. It must be the feds. So whoever
this is Ireland, bro.
I know. Whatever they call their feds, this is called like it ain't a sweep. It's where whoever's saying, yeah, whoever's with it, you know, and they not part of the entrapment. Let's figure out who they at. They need to know who ain't on the team.
No, it's bigger. It's bigger than a federal thing. Even on the Irish level, it's bigger than that. That's why I was playing the video. There was niggas in England with a little British George Floyd moment. Like niggas have gone global, bro. That's kind of what we started talking about.
Hey, woke niggas gone global, man.
Yeah, bro.
I did see that. I did see them turning up in England.
This dude named Chris Kaba, right? He's in England, so he like goes inside this nightclub, shoot a nigga right on the dance floor, bro. Shit was crazy. Shot him right on the dance floor, blah, one shot, and then he smooth walked off. But everywhere in England is wired the fuck up, so they got cameras all over it. They got the whole thing on camera, and then when they caught him, like a couple days later, he was like in his car or whatever, and I guess he tried to like run through a checkpoint or like a barricade, and then they shot him with the sniper shot him right in his car. And so now they trying to have a whole, you wasn't supposed to do that. How could
anybody
you?
got footage?
I don't know if there's footage of that on the internet, but probably because it's England. It
Yes.
probably is footage somewhere.
I don't
Oh,
know, man. For
if
me,
it
man, I'm
happens,
sorry, man.
it's on
I
the
just get
internet.
off the stuff like that, like watching Poop get clapped. I'm sorry, man.
Like I saw a
Memories of
video.
Floyd come back.
I saw a video just recently, man. I believe it was here in America, where like some young dude, he's probably somewhere between the ages of 15 and 20. You can't tell because of the camera angle, but if I figure out like where it is in the country, I'm gonna get the body cams from the cop. But the dude, like, he punched the shit out of the female officer and took her gun away from her, and then started shooting at her. And then like the other cops like raced in because I guess it was like three cop cars like rolling up on them. They like put in park, jump out, and then like they draw down on him. And then people like, oh, he was trying to surrender. I was like, no, he put his hands up, and then I guess he went to go to shoot again.
Yep.
And he wasn't putting the gun down. And I'm like, yo, man, like, I'm sorry, man, like I'm black.
What happened?
And I have a strong affinity against a lot of stuff the police do, but it's like, yo, this is crazy, man.
Bro,
I
I'm
was
sorry,
like, I
man.
can't
No,
defend
I'm
that.
sorry. No,
Right
I
now,
gotta call you out, bro.
real
No,
quick,
I
Whoa,
can't defend that.
real quick.
Oh, man, come on, bro.
What we're watching right now,
understand about
is
geopolitics
footage.
shit.
We're watching footage of North African niggas invading a beach in Spain.
And they picked the right beat.
Niggas in England,
They're
niggas in
emulating
Ireland,
the
niggas in Spain. Niggas are global, bro.
they're emulating the U.S. military, man. The U.S.
What the
military is
Well,
global too.
hey,
Nah,
Trey, what were you gonna
what's
say
up?
toward me directly?
They
Man, I'm
emulated the
like,
U.S.
bro,
military and shit. They
Topless, yo?
emulated.
Oh shit. Chick was topless.
What is the name of this beat?
bro.
Everyday
Oh my
occurrence
god.
with these big booty
Yo,
Man,
girls.
never mind. You put white ass and titties in front of niggas and they lose their mind.
No. Like so
that's the women running
You
good.
haven't saw all that from way far
so
Yo,
away.
Trey,
is
Y'all
this
niggas,
that's
y'all
the
niggas
scene
was
had the white
snow
women at?
bunnying,
Over there.
snowboarding, snow
Trey,
bunnying.
the direct thing that I'm speaking towards whenever I say some of this stuff, say stuff like civil asset forfeiture, where they just roll up
Yeah,
on you and you know what I'm saying? I'm not for that at all.
yeah. I'm a victim of that, man. Well, not a victim of it. I'm a victim of my own circumstances. I had my shit forfeited because I got my crib raided because I was doing illegal shit. You know.
Nah, it doesn't
You
just
know.
happen. No, look, if you driving around, if
Yeah,
you got money on you, bro, they just take your money, bro. That
Yeah,
shit is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
yeah. That's
Hey,
No, no,
wild.
no,
hey,
no, no.
look,
Forfeiture shit
But I
wild,
don't.
hey,
bro.
Jim
But
on
it
panel.
doesn't.
Then
But my issue
that
was it doesn't correlate to the blackness, man. The blackness has nothing to do with it. It's most folks that lose their money from civil asset forfeiture did something to bring them
No,
boys into
no,
your
no,
life.
no, no, no. Absolutely not the case. I can show you
No, I'm
several
saying
cases where
most. No. I'm saying
no.
most. There's
Hey,
out. Of
but
course, there's outliers, bro.
no.
Yeah, there's
Actually,
gonna be outliers.
no. Trey, they do it so much it doesn't even matter. I mean, like you got people that are poor, they just don't want to be in the court systems. Just like one of the sheriffs whatever got in trouble around my way because he was locking people up, and it didn't matter if you were black, white, or whatever. If you're poor, they were locking you up, and you couldn't meet bail
Okay,
and shit.
don't be poor. Don't be
Okay,
poor. Make
all right,
make different
all
life
right.
choices.
Look. I'm
That,
saying that's not right though.
Don't be
That's not
poor
right.
is fucking wild.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
be
that
poor is
yeah,
yeah.
way
That,
yeah.
that's
I'm
that's
like, well,
that's
okay, so I'll take it back. I'll go back. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm as far right as they come. Your mom made fucked up choices. Your mom opened her legs to the wrong nigga. Now you poor. Fuck you.
Nah, it's
That's
not
it.
even that, bro. There's just whole towns where like that's just you born there, you live there,
yeah.
you
Like
die there, and that's all
Okay.
that's it.
hell,
Like
Trey.
there's a wild
Like
notion of just don't be
look at it.
poor.
Okay.
Look at them cats in North Carolina right now, man. North Carolina, like Eastern Tennessee or whatever, they poor.
No, they
Appalachian
Right?
wasn't
folk,
poor. No.
It
That
wasn't
wasn't all
poor
poor.
before even
That
that.
hit Asheville, North Carolina. Asheville is like the wokeest of
No,
woke
Asheville,
cities
no,
in
but
North.
Asheville wasn't the only
Yeah,
city that was affected. Like,
I
was
know.
it what Hilltop in Tennessee? That's pretty
Yeah,
poor city. That's pretty poor
but
city.
here's the thing again. Your mom opened her legs for a dumbass cracker. Now you in the middle of Appalachia with one tooth in your mouth. Hey,
yep,
here's what it
Hey,
yep,
is.
it
I ain't gonna lie,
happens.
that's funny. That's funny, but I'm not gonna say that.
Jesus. They just like, hey, you shouldn't exist.
Hey, I'm like shit.
Man, I got white people in my family. I mean, shit. Even they be talking about the motherfuckers down in Appalachian, like
I
them
ain't
some
trying to hear
motherfucking
none of that
lazy
stuff.
ass motherfuckers.
I ain't trying to hear
Yo,
none
you
of that
seen
stuff
your
from a
home,
nigga.
you
No,
seen your homeboy over in Grundy get the fucking wrestling scholarship, go to Penn State and do something different with his life. Your dumbass decided to stay in the middle of mountains, and now you flooded, floating on a raft because the government decided to spin harp on your dumbass versus leaving Appalachia. It is what it is. You
Yeah,
choose
but
your own
nobody like
circumstance.
you got biblical level like weather event, man. Like
And that wasn't
you can't
biblical. That
account
was
for that.
fucking American level. That was fucking
Like
Brandon, man.
no,
That was
like
harp, bro.
like man, like when's the last time that area got flooded, man? Come on,
Bro, that
dog.
was harp. The last time they needed money back in 1916 when they flooded the same area, same spot. Bro, you had a fucking Air Force weather control P3 flying around for fucking 2 weeks beforehand, flying around seeding the clouds because it rained for 2 straight weeks. I mean, it rained for like 2 straight days, 2 weeks before it left the ground
Did he
inundated.
fall?
Hey, that's the government, man.
Play that. Did he fall? Did he make it?
I feel like SKC would need this clip. Global niggas, man. Ain't nothing like some global niggas, man.
He's on some federal or some hood church.
This is in England. It's like a school. It's probably a college or something in England.
Yeah, I got the Lord in me.
God, he
I got
killed
the Lord in me.
He killed
He's
himself.
calling to me.
Whoa.
Nigga ain't kill himself.
The Lord's gonna give me power.
Niggas damn near,
Flip.
niggas damn near indestructible, bro.
The Lord's gonna protect me.
Yeah. Everywhere we go,
Why?
we must dance.
Why are you gay?
this part of the global empire.
Yeah, man.
That's
Dave,
part of
man,
the
that
global
Black
empire.
Empire coming back. How you feel about that, Dave?
Hey,
Niggas going
hey, could
global
you
again, Dave.
could you pull up DJ Dean's comment, Hood?
Ew, that's a little nasty.
No,
Look
bro.
at that dude
I
that
would.
just stood
That's
up like,
actually
oh
why
my
I don't eat
God, I can't
fast
believe
food so much anymore. I keep trying to tell my kids fast food is people meat.
That's only McDonald's. But no, DJ Dean. I would just put them all in the Coliseum, bro, and like with lions and tigers and have them fight each other, like Rome style, bro. I'm equal opportunity with my white supremacists of color style,
Actually,
bro.
you need that kind of entertainment with a slave population. Gives them the hope.
Yeah, bread and meat. I mean,
Yeah.
what is it?
Giant.
Bread and
Giant.
circus.
Yeah.
Yeah, bread and circus.
Anyway, looks like we are coming up against our time, gentlemen. We're gonna wrap this one up. I think that's about enough global niggatry that I got in stock. But I've been thinking about an idea for a show, a discussion I want to have, and it's definitely got to be a panel discussion because I don't want to monologue for 3 hours.
Hey, Hood. Did you hear about Kamala? You remember back last week Donald Trump had visited McDonald's during his campaign run. I think
Yeah.
Kamala Harris
Man, I'm
administration
gonna get
said
out
they're
of
gonna
here,
try to do the
man.
same thing. They think about doing the same thing, but she gonna visit Five Guys.
Shit.
I wouldn't. You know what? I know you joking, but I wouldn't be shocked because every idea that women have is a man's idea. So I wouldn't
Well,
be shocked.
the thing I
There's
wanted to
a
talk
video
about,
right now.
It was a joke, but they might have
There's
hold up,
a
y'all. Hold
video
up, hold
right
up,
now.
hold up.
Trump was in the barbershop.
guys, don't we about to wrap this up. Let me just say this because the thing I wanted to talk about is let me share this with you right here. Zimbabwe to pay reparations to white farmers whose land was seized by black government 20 years ago, right? This is a real story, real things happening. Somebody's getting reparations and it's the white man. And,
As always,
I
like the $5
wanna
Indian.
whenever I get the chance to do a proper show, maybe I'll try it tomorrow whenever I get home. I don't know. But whenever I get the chance to do a proper show, I want to talk about the idea of black people in a non-white majority country. What happens to black people in America once white people are no longer the majority? Not only just what happens to America broadly speaking, but now what happens to black people in America. Because like if the black vote isn't as strong as it used to be, if the white vote isn't as strong as it used to be, what happens going forward? And these are questions that I don't think people have entertained at all yet, because I mean, maybe it's just scary to think about because everybody wants you to believe it's going to be all, wonderful. Once these whites are gone, we can finally be glorious niggas that we were always meant to be. And I'm like, I don't know if it's that simple. I think there's going to be a lot of problems that you niggas just
know,
don't
bro.
really
No,
prepare
it's gonna
for.
be what Joe Biden said. It's gonna be Joe Biden said. He said, "Y'all gonna have to get in line."
Look,
Y'all mayates better learn Spanish.
no. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna save it for the show. But I'm gonna say this: if you want to see what happens when all black people run a municipality, you can look Chicago if you for a major city, and a lot of these small towns in like Mississippi and Alabama. When black people have to fend for themselves, they tend to fend for everybody. They're globalist communists by nature.
I mean, Haiti. We could look at Haiti. The fuck is the niggas doing?
Trying to put the fire out.
To look like you're fighting a fire, nigga. They're fighting a fire. You act like you never fought a fire before.
Nigga, they never had kids. They can't hit the hole for shit. Not even at point blank, right? They point blank, bro.
But yeah, that's the thing I've been thinking about a lot, like for a while. Because that's why I was looking at all this global black stuff. Like, on the one hand, they're leveraging all these niggas from Africa to like destroy Western civilization. And then on the other hand, I'm like, have you stupid niggas thought this through yet?
My whole thing is, this is how little they think it through. When they think black, they think women, to the point that women have positions of like protection, like Fannie Willis or Kim Fox. Like, why do you have women in the position of protector? That's how look. But she black, nigga. No.
But anyway, gentlemen, it is 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and I gotta go. Thank y'all for coming to the show. We just got a preview of what's going on in my mind for whenever my next show happens. We got to talk about Black America's role when white folk are no longer behind the wheel. Who drives the car of America when white folk no longer have their hand on the wheel? And I'm looking at these niggas in Africa trying to fight fire with dirt. And I want white folks to have more babies. You niggas need to have more babies and teach them to not trust niggas wanting to drive the wheel of America. Anyway, that being said, we'll pick that up. You can call me stupid or a coon or whatever on the panel, but we're going to come back to this conversation in a couple of days. You guys take care. We are done. Have a great day. Thank you for supporting the show, by the way. You guys was awesome today. Thank you for donating to the stream. Shout out to Mr. O. Support Mr. O. Mr. O's double streaming. Drop your link in the chat, man. Subscribe to Mr. O, y'all. We got to get up out of here, man. Y'all have a great day.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.